I'll find it. Good night, my side. Good night. Welcome. Good morning, wherever you are in the world. I know it's a brother Bolo V, and now we're there upon Bolo Tbv. And I'm going to go through 3 different videos. You know? My mother tell me about something I Talk Your Mind TV share. I'm going to have to go check it out. You see me? Can't check it out because right now, the story is so unbelievable. The story of me away, me not lie, me I wonder if nothing can go so. Yeah, man. Really I wonder.
Mr. The Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education.
Jamaica, you know, you got blood clot for Jamaica. This is not the boy Vegas. It's the people 4 volts I know. They say the post and me.
There is a
rate, you know, the social it's visa.
Mumsel.
Time. So she gave us a chance to help the school.
We discussed the contract sent of the Duhaney. Trisha Duhaney.
You know, I think the relationship with China and Jamaica, China do more for Jamaica than America. I don't know what all the see. But
countries pursuing their national interests and believe that they must pursue our
this pussy will have to come out of it. But some of them man here. And I want to tell you, who is responsible for
that?
Man.
Boy, I'm glad to me catch this.
And you be sitting.
What you mean talk your mind?
Night.
Me never get to listen to this enough. The first part. Mr. Paul Buchanan.
FLA is weekly. When it's not weekly, is green at Ministry of Agriculture. We have $800 million and no procurement procedure. Whether it's Ministry of Health, where you have tough and you have $500 million in COVID payments without no receipts or thing. The Auditor General had been working full time, but you can't keep up with them.
Yes.
With the bus that you can get for $1 and you buy 80 of them, it should be $80. We have to pay $1.4 billion.
My God.
They have lost us.
Too much corruption.
The NSWMA, where the director of engineering, who's supposed to have at least a master's in engineering,
yes.
The man who is holding down that post only have 5 CXC.
My God.
And drawing is $43 million.
My God.
The Auditor General find that people in posts we don't have no qualification for. So the corruption is buried and long under Andrew Holness. So no wonder on September 3rd, in the morning for the first time in 30 years,
yes,
when him see we were able to put orange on Olympic way, rather than cover with a sea of green so people couldn't go over toil as they had done before, in panic and come out with him 2 SWAT cars. I don't know if they have 2 SWAT cars and police are drive around. I don't know how that would work because people would be saying, you know, with all of this, me I go back to my house.
Yes, intimidation. Yes.
So, that is what happened. And SWAT cars, them intimidate the people them.
My God.
And policemen them come and them take the boxes. They're all different places. So tomorrow morning
Jamaica, when I hear this?
at 9:30,
Yes.
we come face to face with destiny again.
Yes.
We come face to face with the judges,
Yes.
where we have disagreed with their rulings.
Yes.
What is particular notice is that the rulings that they have made,
Yes.
neither the Jamaica Labour Party rank and file, nor the judges themselves are saying we have questions about what you claim happened.
Oh,
Nobody.
that is interesting. Nobody is questioning whether or not what the affidavits say actually goes up. Them just have tried to block the process from it going to a re-election. Can you imagine? Third term is going to be a tenuous and a painful one for Angeles. All if you escape, Lisa. Just know say long run short catch, cause I gotta work.
To date,
Remember me tell you
I
that.
said all these breaches and irregularities under the
What's up, guys? What's
Representation of
up?
People's Act that should guide election.
Sure.
Nobody has said it has not happened.
Yes.
All we hear is that Mr. Bucky applied late. We had 14 days, we applied 9. So forget that.
Yes.
And the way the law was structured, based on advice from council,
Yes.
is that it would have allowed for these things to be heard.
Yes.
Regardless of what the time has passed
Yes.
from election till now.
Yes.
Because if you're not properly elected,
You got to go. You
how
got to
can you
go.
be sitting in the post?
Yes.
Tomorrow, we'll be deciding a lot of issues. Issues that
People say I'm phone in a black man.
will affect the people's current power for all times.
Yes.
So whether some of them show interest or some of them not,
Mm-hmm.
let us be clear. The linkage between my case
Yes.
and the future of the PMP is very critical,
Very critical.
because money costs nothing, then money will cost the next one.
Of course.
It was money.
Yes.
We had better collusion. We had cross-party collusion. When a girl or a man from the inner city is in that polling station, you never know what will happen. You
Yes.
give him a 500 money and him look the other way.
Yes.
So it's not about pink slip and poll books anymore. If it,
No, when Mr. Paul Buchanan is saying, ladies and gentlemen, is fundamentally sound, Because if it is that the people them can be bought out, right, to the point where you give them $5,000 and $10,000, Andrew Wallace and the government are going to win the elections forever. So, Wagwan Queen, I want to see if the people of Jamaica, and not just the people of Jamaica, I expect the People's National Party heads, Mark Golding and others, to make them way in the courtroom tomorrow, in support of Mr. Paul Buchanan. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Me expect to see leader of the opposition tomorrow. Zine with Mr. Paul Buchanan in this case right here, because the man is making the man point is sound. It's a very, very sound point him make. Anyhow, this case here, don't get through in a Jamaica. He might go to the highest court, but that go take time, right? But at the same time, the Jamaica the people them need to stand. The people them need to stand. Not just the people them in the area. For that the area, that courtroom they for black tomorrow. Alvan, good night. That courtroom, share up the live and like up the live, guys. That courtroom should be blocked tomorrow. This case is way too important for people sit down and understand what is going on. This case is our banking and our very democracy. Honestly, if this not go right, like how it's supposed to go, because everybody knows that they thief the election. Everybody know that. Everybody know that.
anymore. If it was about that, then it would be clear. But everything was started.
Yes.
And if you believe you win, why would you need to send police to take the boxes and carry them to our election night? Who leaked the internet after I'm leading? We need to send boxes out of 105. Who is responsible for all of those things? Why do you have to double vote? She have to get wicked over. So I'll kill her. No, if you will go on with ski mask, that don't go on. So there are some critical issues at stake here. And somewhere, somehow, somebody have to stand up to handle this. The IC report found allegations of illicit enrichment, sending them lawyers, that stifle, that not gone nowhere. Just like the FLA, the IC again found a multiplicity of breaches
Yes.
and all sort of corrupt behavior and send a report to Parliament. And then try that again. Yeah? But they're not legally bound to do because how the law, the IC laws set up, it is bound to confidentiality and secrecy. And one of the things is it must be tabled in Parliament. And all we have seen, remember I think the illicit 8?
Yes.
Yep, all that there. You don't know who the 8 is.
We find out recently Andrew Weekly was one of them, Mr. Buck. Again.
Yeah, but that one out of 8.
The one out of the 8.
Continue. But look, and you don't even sure. Maybe it's 9.
Maybe it's 10.
I don't even know if he was part of the original team. You don't even, because there's one part of lack of transparency,
Yes.
a lack of accountability.
Yes.
Look, I gave up, I coordinated the delivery of 58,000 lots in this country. Support people, teachers, nurses, working class, everybody, and not a single one on the planet, you could have said, was told. There was even a single report. But the report would support labor rights happening without any infringement. They all went out straight. Miss Buchanan's son from Asquith Street, but left west rural man's clean. Ask anybody up there, I left west, having listened that my hands clean. We come to help to lift the poor and the least of these, to lift up people, to bring education to them. And all we have seen from 2016 till now, starting with the bushing in St. Mary when Shane elected run, right up to the last one with Wheatle. Is one after the other.
One bag of corruption.
That's strange word, but that's not even the last. We don't even know why them sending all of these pedophiles and rapists and criminals from Jamaica. Who made the deal? We hear is the former ambassador to the US. We hear is this, we hear is that. Nobody will warn up, and all we hear is they might take 25 a week, they might take 50 in a fortnight. You don't even know what they're doing. You don't even know whether it's 10,000 or 20,000 coming.
My God.
And this has been the tenure, this has been the tone,
Disgrace.
this has been the behavior
of Andrew and his government.
Of the Jamaica Labour Party.
Yes.
I was speaking to one of them who like come and tell, but you know, say, your party in a 100% with you. Them forget it, them done. You know, say, oh, let's grab out the thing. Just take our money and done.
Jamaica, you hear that?
He said, look by you. Let's say the whole of the JLP hierarchy, which when you all the while they are coming them, you look a corrupt thing then. Straighten up yourself. Straighten up yourself and win back on the party. Bring back some decency in the party. This cannot continue. day after day. So tomorrow morning, we have another bite of the cherry. We will try and convince the three judges. All of you can come and sit up in a court in silence, with respect and in decency, no knife, and listen to the arguments. Because sometimes you hear say the judges rule against us, or the judges this, but you don't know how. Come and make up your mind for yourself. Come listen.
Yes.
Come listen.
Yes. Take some
What you
interest.
want you might never happen. All they are coming with, up to last week, we're waiting their response to tomorrow morning, whatever I argue. Nothing new. They have said nothing new. So them coming back with the same thing. So me apply later, 14 days I apply 9. So what you coming with?
Can't stand legally.
No election, sacrosanct. No election is in the country. And that's what we do back to corrupt activity. You forget that 33 million drill, yeah? Yeah.
Wi-Fi go in and out.
I don't have to eat, man.
Yeah?
People,
Oh, you hear me now?
It's going in and out, it's in and out, sir.
Just go down people, let them talk, and then you can talk after. Sorry about that.
You're not hearing me?
Yeah, we are hearing you, sir. We are hearing you.
I am saying that some of you forget all the $33 million drill. Everything just a throw down.
A true man.
And if you don't make a start, if tomorrow is not decisive, if all the judges in Jamaica fail to address the substantive issues of the breaches that occurred at the election night, of 63 constituencies, only one the internet leaking up, looking up. Everything I want to find out.
Yes. Very suspicious.
Who they make win, who they make lose.
Very suspicious.
Mine is a different one. They have to go for overkill. They have to do so much thing. Starting from the SWAT car in the morning, I intimidate everybody the whole day. You understand? And tomorrow morning at 9:30, we come face to face with destiny once and for all. These are the people's fight. It is your fight. And as I have said at the beginning, if we don't do this, and we don't challenge him, and we don't win him, there is no guarantee that any election will be fair after this.
True,
One
man.
of the things I must say is that I encountered less hostility from the JLP workers than from those at EOJ.
My God.
I don't know who picked those people from EOJ.
My
but the
God.
word was so aggressive and so hostile.
Yes.
No wonder they gave some of the men who had double vote and give them back second ballot. And that is another area. So there are a lot of issues in this case that the entire Jamaica
Why?
should be interested in.
Mr. Buchanan, I pray for you.
As if tomorrow is not.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
We're going to determine once and for all whether they have fair election in this
Not
country.
Jamaica, of course.
No matter who, whether you use Prime Minister or Governor General.
Yes.
And I'm determined that if I don't get justice,
Privy
I go on to the
Council.
Privy Council.
Of course. Of
So-
course.
I do this.
One, Mr. Paul Buchanan.
But I do this because it is the right thing to do.
Of course.
I do this.
Principle.
Because if we don't do this,
Done it done.
this will
Jamaica
continue
mash
to
up.
believe
Yes.
all of these atrocities can go on with impunity.
Yes.
That's why they do it every week. That's why every time you take on the paper you over, then you later this evening you hear something else. Or tomorrow you hear something else.
Yeah, come like
So
a...
them say, sure, the PMP not ready. Them nobody now listen to them. They not press this thing. They only
Sure.
press it for 3 days and 6 days and then them gone. I have tried my best. How can you? I am running against wholeness in West Central. which lead the country in murders, 55 murders up to the time of the election in September. The boy them take up on me get back the license. And when me for go for buy a new gun, you hear them say, me 1 day late. I have
1 day
served this
late?
country for over 30 years.
What?
I've had people on both sides. Say I got everybody, JLP, PMP, everybody. Everybody know that. And that them accuse me about a West Rural. So I deal with JLP like them a PMP. And I never know how to live for see a day. When my very protection, my very life is in danger. And if LA knows that, I have never breached, not to my gun, not at all. And you take it where you take on my protection.
FLA now going good.
The last thing if them a rush me. You understand? For what? 3 days before nomination day, a man like me who have served this country at MIDA as technical director over $500 million in microsector loan to small people all over this country, successfully 58,000 lots, piece of land all over the place. When they done them, I sell the land, them and they say, no, no, can't sell them out ground land, you know. We have to cut it up. We have to cut it up now and give everybody a piece. Whether Arbite, whether Riverton, whether Pines of Karachi, whether Long Mountain, whether Bellier in a Center Ann, whether Frontier in a St. Mary, whether Norwich in a Portland, whether the 3,000 lots them down a Whitehall in a Grill. I have served. But everything must be politics and political power. That's how they see it. And they will kill for it. Right? You would have thought the days when police are carrying people box was over. Oh, you carry the box, but go box them. The counting center out of Waltham. You carry the box. Oh, my best boxes. From Jewsland, PD 1 to 7. My next best box them. From Malcolm Drive School. You come at 5 o'clock because it done. 5 of you, where you come from? You the one police inspector ask you at the gate, what you come for and not authorized? But somebody give them the box then. And then claim them put it back, but them put back the box then where them bring come. Not two and them where them take out. Where all of that fuck?
Very suspicious.
The counting center they out of Waltham and Mall Road, Upper Mall Road. And you, that is east, and you take my box then. You satisfy the carrot down a compound. You in the dark night you carrot van in a toil. And last day start. Not even labor right in the van with you, just the 2 policemen box them and them M16.
My God.
And the judge them know how to rule everybody around for cover.
Wow.
Let them trade Andrew Wallace at a foolishness. But me apply late. Listen to me. Tomorrow, I'm depending on your support. Come stand with me, but stand for Jamaica.
Yes.
It's the same people them who have been the rapists them come here. They don't care. They don't think about nobody else.
My God.
In the days when me go Wolmer's, and you dream, everybody dream that one day they might come the Prime Minister, or they might go to Parliament, or they might change the world. I tell you. Those dreams are being shattered daily. All of the young people must stay on and watch us. But you go to anyone of them, 8 out of 10 of them say, no sir, politics. When we say I'm going to know all them chief in the no sir. Them gone. I came to West Central to lift up the school them. When you look on the school them, I said it the last time. When you guys interviewed me, I said it. The school them not prepared for the AI robotic revolution. Wellness wealthy, 100, 1,000 of what him have. So that put the school them in a position to face the wicked and uncertain and cold world out there. You could put in the tools that give the little children a chance. And after 30 years, all you look and see is one like a police station. Everybody are relaxed. All murder coming. Right? What is this program? Nothing.
Yeah, man. And Mr. Buck, sorry, Mr. Buck, all I can say, you know, stay. They got support 100%. They got 19 support 100%. We declare 100% with you. You know, so I'll start with you up to the end. Yeah, because of the Buck and love.
I have to big up Council Wildman too. Because somebody without the fund. If that would have to try to put there. But I have to big up his brilliance. I have to big up his resourcefulness. The fact that he stands tall and straight. You understand? I'm not tolerate or take no talk. Nobody can bribe him, them can't bribe me. Can you imagine how much man come whisper and when them when they on the table? I just tell them, say, listen, go on before you get yourself in that trouble. There's no money, there's no island, nowhere in the world we could have walked up with my head, the name Buchanan would be cursed for.
Jamaica, wanna hear that? Whole heap of man approach Paul Buchanan and say, yo, drop the case, my general. Drop the case. The money, you know? Where would I say? What would be the terminology? An unofficial deal. An unofficial deal. So, you know, the deal not official. It's not on record, obviously, because it's an illegal thing. You feel me I deal with? Yeah. You the man I tell you what go on with him. One thing say Andrew Wallace winning election. One thing say win him seat. One thing say so you go. One hear much things the man say go on police come at the place and come take up him box them. And when them look and realize the box them where them put back a different box. The man them were very strategic. Where could they get that type of in? And the police were there they say, you guys are not authorized to be here. Put back the box them. So you know say, hold on. You know say the police when they did it, I gotta be eyewitness too. For that the situation there. If say the man them come there and they were not authorized. You hear when Mr. Buchanan say, the only thing them can say, which is false, is that him did apply too late. But that can't work in this case here. Right? Between him and Andrew Wallace, that seat there. That not gonna fly. And if him have to go to the Privy Council, me say. Some of them labor right here. You see when the truth come out and they find out that the man and woman of God was right the whole time. And I want them both that brother name Andrew Wallace. Some of them are gonna drop down. Me not wish bad for them, you know? But me I tell you say, to all them that want spell, some of them gonna drop down. They gonna have a heart attack, man. You ever hear the man song? Them get heart attack. Them get heart attack. Heart attack are gonna reach them Jamaica. We just hope so they survive the heart attack. You know? I don't wish bad for nobody, but some of them got a heart attack with you. Them head are gonna swell big so. When they realize, say, yo, say, you tell me, say, the people them did right about Andrew the whole time. Duh! Oh, you never see that. Oh, you sublime. You think a normal sitting for a man like Paul Buchanan come here so? You think the man a high class? When you think say elder Paul Buchanan a high class? Look, go research the man history. You know how much thing the man oversee. Billions of dollars. You understand? And get too much people, crown lands and make sure say people sort out. Labor right or PMP. The man of business at work, the man at work. And the people they must serve in a post. Are them type of politician that we need. You never know.
We curse for all time. You understand? We can't see so much wickedness and cruelty. We see the Cubans who fought with us to underpin our health sector. One instruction from Washington. And the Visa Loving Club just say, listen, when I play with Trump here, and you send home the people them who leave little Cuba and fight for brothers and sisters in Southern Africa, give them life.
I tell you, man.
For mash up.
Know your history.
Apartheid.
Know your allies.
In Angola, Zimbabwe, all over Mozambique.
Yeah, man.
Mali, Peter Touch. They are crying at them grave with
A
them
true.
them do to the Cubans.
A true, man.
We
A
have
true.
mastered the art of ingratitude.
True.
For all that they have done for us is the same people that we are dealing with tomorrow morning.
The sin where Andrew Owen's government commit by sending away the Cubans. Trust me, we are going to feel that. And all I want to support it, we are going to feel it worse. You can't stay there now. You can't go on the rain and enjoy and talk about fourth term. You can't come up and stay there. You're not going to realize when it's too late. You understand? When it's too late at that time, when it's too late at that time, they're not going to realize Jamaica. When it's too late to turn back now. I couldn't leave the kitchen, so I did have to wash the dishes there. True, man, I work still, you know? But I couldn't leave the kitchen, so. My side, I don't like and share the video, man. Make the people them know some of them. I know it's late still. You know what? That's why I'm going live on that channel, yeah? You see me? Yeah, because, you know, me just come off a Bolo Tbv 2.0 and I put out a video about 10. What time I put out that video there? 10. Yo, them police you see one youth. You know me need that video. Well, let me take up that video. Yeah, let me share that video. When the police then realize that the youth glasses is a video, the man they say you can't go on, man. When they realize that the youth glasses them have on is a video camera, them tell him say him can't go on, man. Them don't want a video camera upon them Jamaica. Police them no fight police them out the road, you know. I hustle them, you know. Hustle them, hustle. That me I tell you. So them no want no camera upon them when them hustle. Them a try make a thing. Because the government not pay them enough money. Government not pay them enough money, so them plan to do it the other way. You understand? Yeah. So, you know what? Tomorrow, 9:45, yeah, that's the code.
Is the same people that we are dealing with tomorrow morning. So I am happy. I am glad. And I tell you the last time, I ready to go home. I'm not backing down. You understand? Whatever them want to make them do it. Doesn't matter anymore. This is what I have to do. Is the hand I get, and I have to play that hand. I have to play that hand. I'm sorry, I can't let it go.
Don't apologize. Don't apologize, Mr. Bob.
Get away with this, that just cut out that side. Just spread the word out there. Mr. Bob not easy running. I left 147 solid achievement into the West Rural. I am sacrificed. As I told you the last time, my highways them dead up there. From Belmont through Florence, it'll go down to the junction. One of the best roads in Jamaica. My highway from Reading go straight through, go join Natley, up past near Sliderville. We clinic them, 3 of them. 3. My IT centers, 5 of them. All gone. Still, guess what? The little people never take little money all over the place. And I shower. We're a lost generation. We're lost. The little people living in China deal with the IT and robotics. I started that. I was gonna put researchers in software of a place named Java up about James in the hill. 34 of them. That is in between 20. That was in 2015 before the election. Because we had the heart program going. We had teach them IT. So the best ones and the most creative, we don't carry them up in the hills. And we had them, because some of them are right program for man, but they are UW. If, as I said in the last interview, Mark Zuckerberg could create a Facebook. Our exceptionalism, the land of Bob Marley and...
A true man. You wasted talents in Jamaica with this government.
We are an exceptional people who could have burst the world in being one of the wealthiest country.
Of course.
But we're not preparing nobody. West Central is backwards. Most of our constituencies are backwards. There is no software, IT, robotics program in our communities.
What a disgrace.
Communities island-wide or in our cities.
What a disgrace.
We try some little piecemeal thing here and there. I was gonna set the standard in West Central. All the labor right, them hold up them green flag, them don't know. Them children are already bypassed. The 3-year-old and the 5-year-old in China. When them reach 20 or when them catch up, them pick them. But them a wave flag. But more than what you do. Look how much we do for them.
Hey, Jamaica, may I tell you, say it's sad, you know? It's sad, you know? This a government, the wickedest government in the world. And the people are wickeder than the government, you know, because they don't love themselves, you know? The people are wickeder than the government, they don't love themselves. This a government and have no vision for the youth them. I play the tape on my thing. I play the tape on my something there. TikTok wanna go on, big up on yourself. I play the tape on my program all the while. The difference between a politician and a statesman. A statesman is a person who care about and have a vision for your children them. Film vision go far beyond him service in the thing. You feel me? I deal with film vision. Mr. Michael Manley was a statesman, you know. Yeah, Michael Manley was not a politician. Michael Manley was a statesman. And that's why Michael Manley gets so much fight from politicians. Some of them even in a same PMP party at the time when I fight him. You feel me? I deal with? Because them don't have no vision. Enough of them going at the game, they only go there for come script for themselves. They see an opportunity for them have access so they can make a bag of money and increase for them wealth. And that is enough for the JLP MP them a do. Right? Whole heap of them, all them focus on an increase for them wealth. Them no business born no youth and no get up. That's why they walk around with so much security. You feel me I deal with? Them no walk amongst the people. Any people them a walk amongst them must be one them where them a deceive. You understand how them can use like a puppet because what? Them fully dunce. Fully dunce. Ladies and gentlemen. You think so nobody can have me as yo? Oh no, rise up here, man. I want to know. Value on yourself. You understand? Value on yourself. You don't need Jesus. That you don't need. You don't need Jesus, man. Right? Only if you follow a man in this manner. I know for you even follow Jesus. Eh? You spit upon God, but you not follow man where mortal and God can take them out anytime. Anytime they cannot wake up. Eh? You see some of the priorities them wrong. I want to worship a man. I tell you about you afraid of this and afraid of that. When the government official them for afraid of you. You never know. The government official them for afraid of you collectively them for afraid. Not because you know we do something, but because they know so they can't cross in a certain way. You understand me? I deal with because you're not an idiot. Yeah, that them fear no. Them fear people we have sense, common sense and intelligence and value themselves. Them fear them type of people because if you not come in front of them with a structured plan as a politician, you're not gonna get them vote. No, the man them circumvent the thing. Look what the man them do. The man them set up the election process in a one way where them can manipulate it and thwart it and stay in a power forever. Jamaica has no longer has a fair political process. You know what Mr. Paul Buchanan say, man? How comes a film place alone, light go off and internet go down? Eh? How comes a this so that happen alone? Whole day everything good, but convenient. You see all you JPS? You see all you? Hey, me tell you, man, Jamaica, you better wake up here. Uno better wake up. Nobody no need to tell you point out the picture. We're supposed to figure it out for yourself. And I see what I go on. And nobody come tell me about, oh, no better no day, no better no day. If you tell yourself that you're right, you're absolutely right. If you convince yourself to no better no day, there's no way better go there. So you have to continue perpetuating in the nonsense of no better no day. You will never be free. Marcus Garvey say a man that is defeated mentally is twice defeated in the race of life. So from before you make your first step, you're a failure because in your mind, you feel yourself already. You don't believe, so you can't succeed. So how you going to succeed? Practically. When in your mind you feel from before. How that work? Somebody please explain it to me because I don't understand. I don't know how that work. So go on, that's what I'm going to say. A whole heap of things for cover tonight, you know. I know me not even sure now, I'm not sure out the live, you know.
Look how much me do.
Anybody find the live, then find the live. I'm not sure out the live. People want to share out the live for me. Share out the live for me, guys.
The thing is, non-party. The thing is Jamaica. Not PNP or JP. That's what PNP, MP got to parliament. Pass. Say your Christian pick the first, and you must look. You pick the first, and you must look for your people. But you don't bypass the others. So when we talk about robotics and IT and AI, the center we do a build down a West Bayford Road for no man's land. And all of that opportunity, you'll never hear that again. Whole is interested in that. The whole of them is rush. Money and big talk and pretty talk.
Grand ideas and no practicality. No execution.
2 years pass, plan labor right must ask himself, what me there? Now run go national arena every year and I shout out, leader, what we there? Where my children is, where are my children? I am glad to the People's National Party I got. And I had the best education at Wolmer's so that I could go on and do my bachelor's and do my master's. And when I did my bachelor's, I graduated with not just a first class honors, but a special honors, so that I could understand things that today I can speak to you. That today I can sit across from Oldness or any one of them and them can't done me. Because anything them know me know it too and more. But me just more humble than them. And me sit down with the poor. Because me not forget them. It's the poor make me play cricket for Jamaica because of them bold to me over all Syatems. And race course.
Don't forget where you come from, boss.
So that I could understand how to play leg break and half break. And then I play football with, so when we reach 15, I could play under 15 for Jamaica. Our wellness do. When do more than anybody else? All them do on September 3rd last year, find a way to link the internet. And there was mass.
Suppression.
Massive voter
Suppression.
concurrence on election day.
And it's grace.
Man look the other way.
Yeah.
One sign with them not to sign. I told former Queen's Council, King's Council, well, present King's Council, you small the other day, that the days when we used to fight election and we run to poll book and pink slip on them, this is over now. This is not irregularity. This is voter suppression.
Yes.
That's where all of the teaching for. So, I don't know. Maybe tomorrow up here God might say, boy, you fight God. I'm going to see if I can put Jamaica on a different trajectory. The coolness knows some fear that a time is coming when I might say, listen, you have to run this over again. So you have to resign, so the Prime Minister no more.
When you hear that?
I'm about to get somebody in the jail fee.
Give him a laugh.
To hold it feet till he come back. But I laugh because any one of them get it. Outside of Babsy and Mackenzie. You know them dog eat back.
When you hear that?
So, that a go on.
Hey!
Even fear.
Bolo!
Even fear. You don't know what comes
Why?
Yeah,
Jamaica.
Just like myself, you don't know.
Jamaica. When you hear what the man say a while ago? Anybody get the Prime Ministership from Andrew outside of Babsy and Desmond Mackenzie, him nah get it back. I don't know him could have given wife still. I don't know because she speak at the house. So. I don't know that. You know, that would be a catastrophe. That would have been a real Dolly House and circus if she was the Prime Minister. Oh my God. Bolo, nobody think about you. You're going to start hurt you. Left that alone. I have a migraine already. Not even start half think about you. Jesus. Oh my, that would be the last try. I would have left Jamaica. I would have left Jamaica. I done it right.
Better of course.
Right now, I contemplate for left right.
What world will know by tomorrow evening? The answer that the Prime Minister of Jamaica was set back in a major case concerning his election. How will he stop that? When he go around and push him chest about democracy. What democracy can be when he just take instruction from Trump and do anything. When you are the governance structures that every other week, journalists, nobody can come to show me for nothing. But that we see every day. Every day. I know me, so the Auditor General says, me, so the IC Integrity Commission says so. They must fight their own law.
Yes.
Piloting that law. He piloted that law.
Yes.
And when it touch him,
yes.
he won't cut it out.
Talk up now, General.
It can go so.
Talk up, General.
I will tell you, because 10 years ago I had run for the leadership of the PNP and it would be hell with me and them. But my time passed. Me I do my little what me can do.
Yes.
So them get where. Them get where. We want some spine. We want to see how you take on them boy and make them know say we can be roughed up.
Yeah.
You think you can hide behind the money where you take?
Yeah. You hear? Only here.
On a cold storage. The money there and use and use and use. All of the marginal seats.
Yes.
Them just liquid. Them liquid, all of them, the way them need to liquid. Them let through the PNP seats them. Right?
What a disgrace.
So, that is what I'm going. I don't know if you have any questions. We'll take the questions then.
Yes,
No.
yes, good evening again, everybody. Good evening. One question, about after tomorrow, after what me always say, after tomorrow it's gonna be a new Jamaica, new thing, new everything. So after tomorrow, Mr. Bob, the people in the continent asking what they're looking for after tomorrow.
Alright, let me just answer that clearly. If we win tomorrow, we go to what is called an election court. You go to the election court with Andrew Holness.
What's up, Andrea? Good to see you, baby.
And that court will be decided.
Glad you find me, because I'm telling you, so me I go live tonight, you know. I mean, no one disappoint you, but
etc.
hold on, no?
But tomorrow,
yeah, me never want to disappoint you, because me I say, you know, say, John, I'm going to come in here, so come clean up the kitchen and Time done already a pass and then when I go so when I look on it, the facts I have a video we drop 10-10. I don't want to mess up the algorithm over there. So I say, you know what, I better go live over here so because I have some run the marathon them on the same way and me have this around straight till the morning. So I say, you know what, make me come right here so. So that's what I did. You know what I mean? Usually people find the algorithm fast over here, but you look like them gone at them bed. Or they not expect me for the over here, so. You understand? But Mr. Paul Buchanan, listen what the man say would have happen if the court do the right thing tomorrow.
Clearly. If we win tomorrow, we'll go to what is called an election court.
Right?
You go to the election court with Andrew Holness. I think at that time he have to turn up. And that court will decide.
So Andrew now have to turn up tomorrow. That when I try to tell people, say the way how this set up right now, Andrew don't have to be at court. But if the judge that the Supreme Court rule in favor of Mr. Paul Buchanan, you don't know how it go. Hey, when you press F1 or something, them restrict my life. I don't know why them do that. Gifting suspended. Gifts are suspended on your life, restricted in recommendation, search for 10 minutes due to repeated prolonged action that lacks substance engagement, such as remaining off screen or not interacting. Learn more in the live monetization guideline on TikTok, blah, 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 blah. Man, whatever, man. Whatever. And that happened when? At the 2 seconds. So as I came in the live, you guys suspended my live? Man, you can't make this up, bro. You can't make this up. They suspended my live 2 seconds after me start. This is how you know that this is all about what I do on the platform. You know what I mean? But hey, we expect it. It is what it is. We're going to move on. No sense complaining about it. We just have to fight through. We just have to pull through, ladies and gentlemen. But I just wanted to, you know, wow. I wanted to understand what was going on. So in the next, 3 minutes and 30 seconds, I'm supposed to free up. That's why I want to have time to give me some gifts, you know, if you bless me up, you know. May I talk to my supporter them. I remember the YouTube, the pinned comment. Yeah.
Turn up. And that court will be decided whether it run over, when it run over, etc., etc. But tomorrow is critical. Why tomorrow is critical? It will set the tone as to whether it run over or not, because the issues of law is what is at the table tomorrow. They have not put up a defense that the breaches and the irregularities on election day never happened. What they are coming with tomorrow is that Mr. Buck apply late in his challenge of vote. So if we get through tomorrow, the case is good and it's done. So tomorrow is critical. Another thing about tomorrow, if we get through tomorrow, remember, no, it's just a little bit of a witness then. The next statement, everybody afraid I won't it.
Me not
But
afraid.
after tomorrow, but no, apart from people like Tika and others, we don't have few, about 5 persons came forward. Now that MCO will stand up. When you go to an election court, you can introduce what is called new evidence.
Oh.
And when you go to election court, man, I have to tell you how you carve the internet.
Oh.
Listen to Durban.
Oh.
Let me tell you something. Nah, man.
Mighty
The police
God.
are from the commissioner down, and I say that they can't hear back.
Yes.
Them have to come and cook and stay with who are the policemen who
Yeah.
came to the polling station.
So come take the box them.
Tell you we subpoena those and
Bangarang.
I will ask them who give the instruction and what you are not authorized.
Ballot.
So when man see jail, them have to.
Yes.
So the question is clear. Tomorrow is a critical day.
Yes.
It will give us the license to go to the next step.
Yes.
And no matter how long it takes, and no matter where, You must know that somewhere, somehow,
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Buck and the little people, them nah relent.
Yes.
Until justice is. So, it is possible too that they may rule against us. But
Yes.
I tell you, they rule against us. We're going to the
Privy
Council.
Council. That's right.
It's as simple as that.
Simple as that.
Yes.
But he must live in fear and know that one little man, right, and a group of little people,
Yes.
regardless of the big people them in our party are all about who gone at them bed and gone at the bush. You understand? Somewhere, somehow, some people are defy that. And I say, nah, it can't done so.
Yes.
Whosoever lick the internet have to come tell you. We have to know everything. Because not till the end of time, man of always remember September 3rd on the night.
Yes.
When me are leading. And then the internet they can come back saying win.
Yes.
Man, I remember say only 2,000 votes come out of Malines Road. When my canvasser showed 6,667 votes.
What?
Even get half of that, we win. When
My
the vote them
God,
done.
when the vote them
Then
there.
afterward we are hear about all of them because police there and all sort of thing and who sell out and all. We have to get to the end of this thing. We can't
Yes.
continue elections like this.
No.
You can champion hard, you know, and do everything and curse your opponent and do what you want, do a democracy that. But you can't cheat.
No.
You can't get unfair advantage. You already have billions.
Yes.
And me never have nothing.
Yes.
So that David and Goliath something
Thank you, my father.
and that's why everybody surprised election night when them a look on the screen and see me and lead him.
Yes.
And I lead him.
Yes.
And I lead him. And then
And I
bam.
lead him.
So you ask what will happen? Everything will happen after tomorrow. Everything will happen after tomorrow.
Jamaica, me not tell no lie. I was sitting at a bar. Donna, what's up, my baby? I was sitting at a bar, ladies and gentlemen, watching the count of the election. And let me tell you something. I was surrounded by labor rights. Pure labor right. Me surrounded by. You hear me I tell you? And every one of them tents. Me I tell you how much them tents. One of the time me hear them a rejoice, but what him name? My mother from St. Thomas. I just can't remember him name. One when they say have cold storage and the man in England they carry him go court or something like that and accuse him of some things. What him name again? They want to come a court. Black away I deal with. They want to come a court only when he go vote. Blessings just a forward. Respect. I can't remember what him name, man. My man, they look a short man. James Robertson. Him. You see when James Robertson win, me and one labor say, oh, yeah. I say, well, I know you will see one of them. I say, them man, they are this and them man, they are that. Everything negative. So how comes you celebrate a man like that a winning seat? I say, a labor writer tell me about James Robertson, you know? And when him in and when him not in, you know? Me don't know nothing about James Robertson more than when me hear on the internet where people, when me read and when me don't know nothing about him. But a labor writer tell me and I confirm all negative things when the man them say about James Robertson. The man I confirm say I saw he go for true. Who them man there did them man there? Me I say, what? When me hear the man jump up, me look at the man and say, so I got the man there yell. You not have children. You not have kids. That's who you're supporting. So I saw me know say the fabric, the moral fabric of the society gone. I mean, I talk about big people. I tell you about, you know. Big people. I tell you about how Jamaica mash up, you know. Big people, Dana. Me could have never knowingly. So me can't knowingly support one. Where they call, you know, a politician, a leader, somebody who's supposed to have power over everybody's life. Children, everybody. I could have never knowingly support anybody like that. And what him say him know about the man, you know. Zine, when I say him know about the man, I say, Jano? So when me see my jump up, say, man, when me surprise, and me say it to him. Me say it to him. And that's one reason why enough of them not like me. They don't like me Jamaica. Because I'm going to tell you the truth. That's why I'm not a a friend. I'm going to tell you the truth. So I stay to myself. Because if I'm going to be a friend, I'm going to be an acquired taste. And everybody can manage me and them being a friend. A real friend, I'm not talking about me, I'm an associate, a real friend. I'm going to tell you the truth. My mother tell me the truth all the while. I saw me grow. All when it's painful. She tell me the truth all the while. She not sugarcoat it. She tell me the truth all the while. All up to now. And as much as sometimes I might have feel annoyed or something. Because you know me a human being. Come on, mommy man. Yeah. I have to reflect and say, yo, you know, say a real thing. You know, say a real thing though. Yeah, I have to look at myself. Sergi, what you deal with? Sergi, you subscribe to the YouTube page? All the people who are recurring people, active fire, you subscribe to the YouTube page? Anybody where they overseas, you can become a member of Bolo Tbv 2.0. You know if you do it, man. You know if you check out the membership, man. Do the right thing. But let's get more into this.
Will happen after tomorrow. Everything will happen after tomorrow. All man at the jail, they are going to look and say, but we can become leader.
Why you want the seat after tomorrow? I want to be the Prime Minister after tomorrow.
You can eat.
No, Mr. Man, I will start talking.
Big up yourself.
If you look, yes, but baby, if you look at
You meet Mr. Buck now, you finally.
I know Mr. Buck long time.
Alright, Mr. Buck, what are you doing?
Yeah. If you look at what's happening in America now, and somebody, the Republican, them a take on Trump. You understand? You might hear some labor rights say, no, me never get nothing, you know, me never eat it.
Sorry about that, my side. Damn it. Oh, crap. Things somebody skill, but me no skill. Me no skill, my side. Me no skill. Me no skill at all. Me good sitting there drop. Take out this one so. Put things on move, you know. Chew me and move. Yeah. Chew me and move my side. Lord of mercy. I just drop all of them, you know. Drop and turn over. I'll go get the map. Tell us I have to clean up the place. Couldn't left the place so in the night time. I have to clean up the place my side. But I hope the box alright, you know. My baby, sorry, yeah? I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. I don't know what to do. Please forgive me. I can't stay mad at you. Don't deny me the pain I'm going through. Please forgive me. I don't know what to do.
A good question you ask, Nerval. Tomorrow, if we are successful, everything happens. If we are not successful, the journey continues.
I have no doubt in tomorrow. tomorrow, they're going to get fed up and just say, look here, it's either or
Let's go
either.
home and pray. Go home and pray. That the
Right now, I'm fasting with the pan. I don't eat for man if I'm fast until tomorrow.
Yeah.
You give me a joke.
Yeah.
I'm not going to what's the demon. I'm not going to what's the demon. I'll go back fasting for the demon. When the man
Yeah, man, one of the things.
Hey,
One
bro.
of the things is
I don't want to ramp with Durval, you know.
No, I've been through this fast. It doesn't go on tomorrow. A three judge. So, we not go on tomorrow.
Listen to Durval.
Yeah.
We have a smile tomorrow. We have a smile. That's not funny.
Yes, because I say somebody, one of your members post something here about the SSL money. But don't forget all the money there too. But don't forget the money there. That's called them fraud master. All of the SSL money. You understand? No accounting fraud.
I'm a teamwork. I'm a
You
teamwork.
don't give up, Mr. Buck. Fight it to the end, Mr. Buck.
Man.
Don't give up, Bucky.
Just come stand with me. We have to be out there from 9. Because at 9:30 court start.
Hold it early.
And then by 9 o'clock, I reach before 9, Mr. Buck.
8:30, I'm going to Mr. Buck. 8:30 by the passport. 8:30.
I reach before 9.
I'm a liar, I made certain we reach
Hey,
there by
Queen.
9 o'clock. You know why them say they come late so they could do the case. Guy, I told them the case should have been this morning, and then put it off and give.
Darvan, Mr. Buchanan, hold on. Mr. Buchanan talk about this morning where the court's supposed to be. Just hold on. Go ahead, Mr. Buchanan.
This morning, we should have had the case at 9:30 at the appeal court. You understand? And what has happened is that they postpone it again till tomorrow morning. But no matter how them drive to, no matter how them postpone it, we not relent. We will be there. I will be there at 9 o'clock. Tika, you have to be there. You understand?
I reach before 9. I reach about 8:30. When I reach there, you see me out there.
Okay. We have to send a message to the world, and we have to send a message to the PNP. So it's time we stand up, and this is critical. Because I know something what we dream of. It was there before the entire Jamaican people.
I want every PNP.
Them see me and lead him see me and lead him, and them know what them do. You see, voter collusion, you see, and cross-party collusion is difficult to prove.
So the church
You just see things happen. Like me, you know, when I lead him now, I expect Mullines to just come in and flood the whole thing. Because no Mullines vote not come yet. And Mullines are the strongest PNP here in the whole country. And I know me not see it is the lowest vote in a Mullines since adult suffrage. You know what that means? It's the lowest vote the PNP getting at that division since voting.
Every time a court case in one before. Every time a court case in one
Hold on. You have to get your chance. Just hold on.
People, me a second, me a move around. Me a change my position. Come back and be a certain so. Because I done clean up the kitchen now. Give me a second. Please forgive me. Woo. I don't know what to do. Please forgive me. I can't stay mad at you. Don't deny me this pain I'm going through. Please forgive me. I can't stay mad at you. Alright. Turn on the computer here now. How that? I don't know who that. I don't know who that is.
She hear about. So them now vote for Mr. Buchanan. There was no negative. That's a Opa Ernie Garden Church of Everly Avenue. 100%. You know how much vote them then? I see one election night. I always see a pure breach. Them a do what them want to do. Me a block this son. Good driver. Taxi man, you know them bad. But them among the best, because them drive through all the big driving, but people come up here and vote shit.
The candy, Queen Candy ain't easy, you know. Sometimes melodies just come to me, you know, song when me know.
Because the internet I get trouble. And again.
My internet?
Yeah,
no, people calling for the number. No, people calling for the number. Understand? But I know you hear the part about how the people turn out in them numbers for an election day.
Yeah, man.
Just look at Mall Road. Look at Mall Road near where you did there. Let them tell you how Mall Road. I see a people there, Mall Road. When all this come, all them can do them SWAT car them is quarrel. Quarrel and leave and go on. Yeah, so the people them ask him, when you come, you should have shame all of the school them in there, so close down.
They should have wet him up with some
acid. Son, who tell them to go tell him that? The next thing you see is about the amount of police. All of that come up for election quoting.
Yo!
All when them rush me down of Simon Taylor. The night when I keep me meeting peacefully in them stronghold and them see the crowd. All of that come up in an election.
Why? And Jonas meeting match.
The intimidation and the behavior.
And Jonas meeting match people.
If it wasn't for the Riverton man them and the youth them from down there, we switch pan them, maybe we wouldn't stand up here.
My God.
I had to stand by my feet from 6 o'clock in the evening. When them come, right till 12 o'clock when the last labor right leave, come and tell all my security them go on and leave me. Ask Moby and the whole of them, uncle them, ask them. The son of go on and leave me. Me not running. I hit this. And everybody has said, you outnumbered Mr. Buck. 37 car them bring. Much less bike. And them go on my own drive a meeting. And the people them not pay them no mind. So them say, I could go match up Mr. Buck meeting.
Can't do that.
And them come within 10 feet of me. And me stand my ground. Me no move. And when the police them come, I said, them come. We were here.
Mr. Buck.
You never put.
Hey, me not tell no lie. The live stream you have bad at internet. I be restrict them and restrict my live, you know. But no, Jamaica. I second restriction that me see come up. Let me see where them are restrict me for now. Gifting suspended for your next 10 minutes. Yo, me gonna end the live here. TikTok, me gonna end the live here. Wanna come over to Bolo YouTube. Come over to Bolo Tbv. BOLO space TBV. Come over to BOLO space TBV. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do one video right now and post it. I'm do one video right now and post it on my TikTok. Yeah, for real. Them man not play fair. Them man not play fair. I'm not back down. Every minute the man block me live. I only can send GIF over YouTube too. You see me? And my YouTube link is in the bio of my page. Only can go to that one. Can I go live on it too? Yo, forget it, man. No, sir. Me not take no bullying. Me not doing it. Yeah, I fire for fire right now. Every night, me religiously come live every night, and it's like, them a discourage me to come live at night time. You understand what I say? Yeah, me know, mama. Yeah. Alright. Alright, so my people them on TikTok. There's a link in my bio from a TikTok page, right? You can go to my Bolo VNR 2.0. But you see the picture where you see on the screen right now? That is my next page. I go live on it very, very regularly. So I want to go subscribe. Bolo Tbv. See it on the screen. Subscribe to the page, click the notification bell, and click all. I am live a lot of times throughout the day. Sometimes I do some marathon live for all 12 hours. So subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. Come over to Bolo Tbv. The word is love. Yeah, man, I put it out right now, man. I suspend man live and all them foolishness every minute. I suspend me live. You see, the man might try to block my food. Man might try to block my food, Jamaica. Yeah, and discourage people. People want to send me one look at 1-2 gift. I even know a lion and a tiger and a bear, and then still I come black my blouse and skirt thing. And them, just because we have burn out some look evil people within high places. You understand what I deal with? Sick of it now, man. Yeah, man. Make it clear. Few people them subscribe right now. Yeah, I'm going to do the live here tonight. I'm going to work, ride and whistle. I'm not going nowhere. I ride and whistle tonight. You remember good. I cover everything we want to cover tonight. Sick of them people, brother. All them do I try to suppress real shit. You see me? Tired of them now, man. Tired of them now. Sick and tired of these people, bro. I'm gonna need that video there. Alright, TikTok. So me just dropped the video a while ago. It soon load up. So you can see the page where I telling you about. Yeah, I go come off of them demonic app, you know. Because a certain people run the app here, you know. You feel what I deal with? Yeah. Certain people run the app here. All this. Oh, hold on. Oh no. Oh my God. You don't know say I wrong page this. Just I realize. I'm just find back if there, man. Did you turn off the Bluetooth off for this? No, I never turn it off. What the timestamp on the video? Okay.
And when the police them come, they said them come. We were here. You never protect us. Remove them first, and then I will leave. And I will leave.
Today, we are carry go to court tomorrow. We're not playing with nobody. We're not taking no talk. We make a case, and
Island wide.
we just hope that justice will prevail. But if justice not prevail, the people them will destroy the Cuban dream, the work of the Cubans in Jamaica, the goodness that they have done. You understand? They will get through for a while. It will not be long, and it won't be forever. The man them who sell out Venezuela, they will survive tomorrow if we don't prevail. The man them who bring the rapists them come here, they will survive. I just hope that I got a justice, understand and see everything where I go on. Time have a way, you know. It make you suffer. Time tell you say, no matter how dark the night morning come, I just want the night end tomorrow morning. And we see some, and maybe, just maybe, my party will get some balls and start fire some shot. But all of them teeth
jump up in the sky.
every day, every week, something else. When the country will demand that it stop, start on September 3rd and they say it go end hopefully tomorrow. Question time now.
The amount of corruption I go on.
Yeah, all right. Here what we are going to do it now. We are going to start from the top. God is good. Then we'll come at Odin. Then we'll go Pachagrade. Then we'll go Derval. Then each time somebody asks a question and Mr. Buchanan answer the question, we are going to drop you out of the box so we can add a different person. Because everybody have them local views and them local question where they want to ask. That good? So we are going to add one individual and we are going to drop one individual. God is good. What me and Mike?
Yeah, Tika, I know he's not a long talker still, but I just want to encourage Mr. Buck for him resilient and in braveness, you understand? And just stand firm because God is with you. Because the Egyptians we see today tomorrow, we see them no more. And he's a wicked demon that take over the country, Jamaica. And I don't know what's going to happen to our country because the country is mashed up. And he's a big coward. So, Mr. Buck, stay strong, you understand what I mean? And fight the fight because we're there with you. We have your back, sir.
Thanks, my friend. I make us say something before I go on.
Listening at the comment section is good. Remember, we are going to drop one and add one.
Yeah, man.
One day, the history at that time, I go right. You see people like Tika and all of you in the comment section of Dean and the rest of your Durval and everything. You'll be remembered, you know. You'll be remembered. And we just thank God that in this time, we have some support from somewhere. Because it's not easy. It is dangerous.
True.
And a lot of people are saying, it's about you have to be careful. You, like Tika, who have stood in the breach and said, we are stand firm regardless. We have big enough. We have to heal enough. I have to say, I want to represent the best. Understand? You are good people. You know, fear people. You are God-loving people can't believe in a God. Who know the JLP fear. The little people. Michael man, they always said it, you know. One of the real people. All of them in a parliament, I'm a friend. Remember me and them the day of parliament together, you know. And me tell you, I mean pay tribute to Nelson Mandela when him dead. I have been to the mountaintop. Me don't worry. Me don't miss nothing. My battle is your battle, and you honor me by standing with me. I feel comfortable with you.
TikTok. We just dropped the video a while ago. Me see them drop the restriction because come like they realize say I get mad and me have to drop. Me have to come I think 10 minutes past it since they restrict me. You understand what I deal with? What's up, Carl? But I want to come over to YouTube still in a real life. Yeah man, I want to come over to YouTube, man. Them people that do too much, you see me? Let's continue. Go for my tea.
Standing with you anywhere. The little people know no matter where them, we will sit down on the sidewalk with them and we talk. Because them genuine, them miserable sometimes. Sometimes them not have it and them ask where you know have and they make up them face. But deep down, them are good people. And me will always have them love. You understand? Me will always, because I try my best to be sincere to them. Now I make a big promise for me can deliver. Right now, some man are going from farmer, me not call them name. Because I don't want nobody to take it back. But you just consider, me come there for a little time, you know, MP. I work with that MP, do everything. To Lego some of them. To give them a better life. Man and woman. You understand? Me name not talk the numbers. Because them will search for them. Because they evil, them will block them. I try my best to do the little way me can. Tika will tell you when I come after 14 years, Carl Thompson school down. I take the key from Ruti and I start the program and bring it back and say, Ruti finish the game and paint it up. And it's now
Rico,
Wagwan,
Rico.
All it need are the equipment. So people like Ruti and others will carry it. And the teachers will come in and teach the children. Them not have to know say it start when Mr. Buck it start.
Yeah.
You just know that them get opportunity through the People's National Party, although we never in a power. But for 30 long years, the other member of parliament who was a prime minister and him never cared. All of the school them wrong there, so Taylor Basic, the whole of them closed down. The children don't get a chance. They have to go all about for go to school. So I just stop here again for thank all of you before this thing ends. And the link with me and people like Tika can never be broken. I have never seen such a generosity of spirit. All when she not have to, them can't tell her nothing. Them can't twist her head or come in a little generalship. Once them call by name, she know me so much, so she know what me will do and what me will say. So them can't come to her and tell her nothing. Them have to come clean. When you have that kind of support, you are blessed. And I thank her from the bottom of my heart. Because man live the mystery only once, only one time we live it.
True.
So we have to remember the good people that will pass along the way and who lift you up.
True,
all
man.
I want to lift you up. So, me take the other question, them shoot.
Odin.
Yeah, man, I figure out. Me can't talk.
Yes, ma'am.
Come on, ask a question.
Mr. Buchanan, first of all, I want to thank you so much for your, for your determination to keep the good fight for that wicked, evil man, Andrew Olness. So, I am saying to you that, I'm on my way to work, is that what I wanted to Mr. Buchanan, because I said that, there's challenge, and believe me, it's going to be hard.
Well, you want to say something on air? You know, me can't facilitate that right now, bro.
Yes,
me have a whole heap of things when I go over.
Challenge view
I'm
will
gonna
be,
really
but come away up and stand.
if you are gonna take like 2 minutes, we can do that. But
Something wrong with
if it's gonna be a long thing, can't do that right now. I don't want there all night. Walk one black low, keep big up.
I'm not going to keep me out. I'm going to listen. Me get in touch with David.
Anytime I start, put up people in a box.
You hear?
Other people want to come up on a problem. You understand? Yeah.
Even Paula.
So TikTok working about and some work.
Tika, what's up?
I'm here.
Comrade Buchanan, sir. Good afternoon. You hearing me?
Just give him a sec, Paula. Internet is like trouble now and again. Him still dead here.
So how are you, Tika? What's going with you?
I'm here giving thanks, you know, getting ready for tomorrow.
I see a ton cookie. But that's what I wanted to ask Comrade Buchanan about.
Okay, still 2 minutes, yeah? Yeah, I'm live, bro. I'm live. Good morning. Yeah, good morning. It should be morning.
Morning. Top of the morning to everyone.
Yeah, man.
And big up to you, General. How can we form a serious committee or action group where we can action some practical moves that will make differences, like noticeable differences?
That's a very loaded question, my general. That is a very loaded question because what you have to understand is that Andrew Holness has all the systems locked. You have the police them, you have the judge them, you have all institutions like the EOJ, FID, and now he's looking to destabilize the Integrity Commission. He have people everywhere. It's a conglomerate. And then you have the spiritual side of it. And that's a whole nother story. That's even the biggest part of the story. So forming committees and those things, this man is a pharaoh. Literally.
Let me ask you something.
Remember you say I have a briefing and you have 1 minute.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But then wasn't Michael fearless in that very same face of adversity? Just think of what he did and what was looking at him at the time.
This is not about
look at that whole scenario.
This is not about fear. This is about knowing the powers where enemy are used. You know, sister, the people ain't blind, my general.
Yes,
the people ain't spiritually blind. It's a spiritual issue.
It requires a leader to see through all of that and make the right moves.
Yeah, but I'm trying to tell you that others have come and organized. Look for Marvin Edgar.
Understood. Those are others.
Yeah, what I'm saying, what you're talking about? You?
I am one of them, yes.
Yeah, but I'm tell you, I don't want to do this now because we are going in our next direction. Because you talk about organizing and all that.
That's what I'm saying to you. If we could talk off here and I'll show you something.
Me not really know about that still. I tell you the truth.
Fine.
I don't really know about that. You understand? If I want to do something, I still like say it makes sense. As me say, no small person and no small group. If you not have God behind you, you're not gonna work. God alone have to take down this man.
That's exactly what I have in my court. That's who I have in my court. I am not doing anything outside of with the most. I seek him first and then direct my steps.
Alright, my general.
Hear so and say this and talk to that person, I do it.
Alright, my general.
I'm just letting you know, so we'll talk.
Alright, respect.
Man, him soon jump, he soon hear him. Internet is give man a big trouble. So him still here.
Good afternoon, panelists. I hope you're all blessed.
Good afternoon, Paula.
Hi, Odin.
I am here with my candidate, Mr. Bach.
Voila, hear him come up back there. Voila, Odin.
Yes,
Hear him come up back now, Paula.
Comrade Buchanan, good afternoon, sir.
Yes, my dear and my comrade. Good afternoon. Good evening, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, 6 o'clock. And the constituency secretary for St. Andrew East Rural, sir. You know my chairman quite well.
East Rural.
Yes.
Yes.
You know my
Rural.
chairman
I spend some time.
I know, sir.
All right.
You're quite okay. All right. He's well. As you know, we are trying to have him run in the Harborview division, but we're not going to jump the gun as yet.
That would be a good move. That's a good move.
Thank you, sir. But my question, yes.
You're going to get some opposition, but you just have to fight.
Well, let me just say, I am one of the warriors, the female warriors around him.
Yes. And when you have good female warriors, nobody can pass.
Hello, remind them now.
I said, when you have good female warriors, nobody can pass.
I know that, and why we have a very strong dynamic.
Hey, let me tell you something, man. And I'm just going to be frank with you. If a nation of Jamaica don't turn, and that have to do with everybody, every single individual. If a nation of Jamaica don't turn, we are gonna get forced in a submission. Things are already in motion. And Jonas and whoever, what is coming to them is coming to them in very, very short order. You understand? And that is the reality of it. You feel me? I say, God already have everything lined up and everything. I can't see it happen. Like me literally, I look at me and say, I said that happened there so. And that time, I look on the prophets them and I say, oh, you feel me I deal with? My job, all right, so. This right is my job. This is my part of me I play. Right, so. Yeah, man, that is it.
Females around him, and we have some males dotted in, but the full force is us, the women.
Okay.
So my comrade.
You'll be with me tomorrow.
I will be with you, if not in person, but definitely in spirit. But I wanted to ask, the Prime Minister has hinted that he's not on the island for tomorrow. He said he would either be in Guyana or Suriname, one of those. How would that affect the case?
What the brand do? As a youth, we send a whole batch of lawyers to represent.
Okay. Okay.
There's a time coming. If we are successful tomorrow, he might be show in court.
And that's the time that I'm anticipating, and I don't doubt that it will happen. But the carrying you around the mulberry bush, that is what is really affecting my psyche right now, because I would think that if he was so secure in the fact that he won the constituency convincingly, overwhelmed, he would have put this matter to rest. What say you, sir?
Yeah, but but you are correct. You're 100% correct. That's that. I don't think him anticipate running it over back. If we beat him the first time, we'll beat him worse the second time. I remember knowing all of my friends will be available, because what I never had in money, they will make up. And they'll be standing with me from every constituency in this country. But they are the only to fight. And even the Prime Minister, I had all the resources.
Yes, we are looking at that too.
Him fight with money. And I gave him everything he asked for. Just that, him have the power. So I just said about me running around from court to court every minute and trying it out and postponing it and everything. But now we're before 3 judges.
Yes. And also, sir, the information from both your indoors and outdoor agents, those list of persons that I voted, I hope that you have compiled it and it's ready now for us to show where the irregularities occur and how it occur.
Well, Paula, let me tell you.
Yes, sir.
As I told somebody the other day, the days of those things are over. You don't see them. Let me tell you how election thief now. Thief it like when you look with the internet. You thief it like when You thief it like when you buy out. You
Yes,
buy out
we know
a worker.
We know
You
that.
see, you buy out a worker. All the worker do is sign and look the other way, and it's over.
Yes.
So it's not but documents for. Documents are work no. You understand?
Yeah.
Right? You have to bring people up in a court to cross-examine them and make them talk. When a man go behind the corner and tell one of your indoor you did say 500,000. You understand? You not go there, you not go know. All they do is sign and look the other way. Argument done.
Yes,
sir.
Yeah.
Pure skull dog.
And you know that because on September 3rd, you can
big
say
up.
wherein his wife came into our...
Patch agree, I say when I tell me about, so talk your mind when I stream it, you know. So I there listen to you, I know when I go over it. I listen to what man I say. Right now, I feel good. I feel good because I like the energy when Mr. Paul Buchanan have. Him now back down. You understand? David versus Goliath, you know. This is the story, you know. But you see, the media don't want to be a part of this, you know, because you are going. They don't want to get no energy. Because you know them control the media. Mainstream media, that is. And we the look vlog of them or the look independent media alone or just so. I follow up them thing here on the ground. Yes, something is brewing, man. Listen, I don't know how God I gonna do it, but I know say it's gonna get done. There's gonna be some major shift that is going to go down this year or going into next year. Major. I'm not gonna wonder say that, yeah, I'm not gonna know say God do it. I don't know man do this. I'm not gonna realize and say, oh, this is all God's work. God alone are gonna take all of the credit, just like when him do to Pharaoh. God take all of the credit for take down Pharaoh. Because even when him let go the people, he's still stubborn, he's still hard in his heart. And God allow him to come after them and just to show them who is God. And also lock up his scene and blows and skirt. You never know. Let's continue.
Constituency and try the same thing at the Grove Primary School. But just know that, my dear Comrade Buchanan, that the full support of the comrades in the St. Andrew East Rural are 100% behind you. We stand with you. A lot of our comrades have been coming with, when you go to court, a lot of comrades from East Rural St. Andrews have been there, standing with you, carrying through the fight with you. So just keep strong, keep the faith. And if there's a Father up above who is looking down, I know that you will be coming out on the winning end.
Hey, let me tell you something. I'm not going to tell you what happened tomorrow. I'm not tell you because I'm not a prophet. But it doesn't matter what happened tomorrow. It will not shake my resolve and my belief and knowing that this government is going down. Tell us, yo, it's going to be epic. It's going to be epic. I have no doubt in my mind. Remember me telling
Keep the faith, keep up the strength. You know, we saw. We were not blind, we were privy, we got front row seat and to see how this election was snatched from us. So sir, I commend you for standing up and not retreating, but standing up on principle of good governance, representing your people in the constituency. And for that, sir, I thank you from the depths of my heart for being that strong comrade warrior that is deserving of St. Andrew, West Central. Thank you for listening to me and thank you for your time.
Thank you, Paula. Thank you.
Odin, you know I'm not a stranger to you. I only tell you that I applaud you. Keep up the fight and don't give up. God is have your back. And God is your refuge and your strength. Just walk with God. God is with you. That's all I have to say to you.
Yeah.
And you see, I want to say something about Odin. Odin is one of the quiet warriors that has fought for this party over the years.
Hey, big up Odin. Our Odin there. Big up Odin. Let me call Odin right now. No, late still, but hope she answer. Odina there? Because Odina miss my life, them, no? I must sleep. Odina sleep. Jamaica, me random. That's how I stay. I call Odin. Right, if Odin no service, that's not safe. Like Odin lock off your phone. Let me see if it got through. Nah, press it. She not there, board. Yeah, me I send her one voice note. Hey, Odin, listen to this.
And you see, I want to say something about Odin. I want to say something about Odin. Odin is one of the quiet warriors that has fought for this party over the years. They fight. People like her fight on song. Nobody don't tell her story. She don't get nothing out of this. You understand? I try my best to help a few of our children. But it's not if I was the MP, I am certain the work that she has done, the reward that man can give, I would give the utmost, because don't know sometimes people don't know that people in church.
Oh, look like I'm a different Odin. Odin, I think I you, let me know if I you Mr. Paul Buchanan I talk about here. Big up yourself. Yeah man, so let's see if I him and she talk about.
Listen and let me hear. People like you were PMP alive in the last years, long before I come down at that place. Because you walk fearless and you talk your party talk and you don't care. And you have that over and over in a way, a thankless way. And I'm sorry I never make it on the day so that I could have been helped in a full some way as your member of parliament. But we never know. I'm moving in a mysterious way. But thank you again, my dear. I'm a comrade.
Yes.
All right, Odin. Yes.
Yes.
All right. So we hear what Mr. Buchanan say. As I say, I feel good. No, let me tell you. For last year, September 3rd, I feel good enough. I don't know when I get this unwavering faith. I just know Jamaica, I don't know how to explain it. From last year, I feel it fire. I know say God nah let me down. When I see what happened, I know say a TV man in TV election. In my heart, I say, what is? I look at Mr. Buchanan and I say, no man, so how comes the man a leader and anyway? I come home. I'm there on my life from when I bar come straight down to my yard and I'm there on my life until that night. Till I lose my voice, Jamaica. Nah, forget that night there. I said God nah sleep. I said God is up to something. God word not going void. God word nah go void Jamaica. I nah ask you not tell me I tell you. God word not going void. You nah go see the manifestation of God word in Jamaica. God go shake up the country and lift up who flip up and run away and bury who bury. You know? You can't stay there. You can't stay there. Anyway, I'm going to move to the next thing here, man. Because you know, you definitely have to come over here so I can hear what the general I deal with. I hear Khalid Bella deal with over here, so.
So what you probably need to do is speak with us in coded language and we would better understand it instead of taking us for idiots, because we are not. And it doesn't help that other Caribbean territories have these so-called TCNs. You need to read the room. You need to learn from history. You need to know when to speak with us and get ahead of the news. So what is happening now, to my mind, is not acceptable. The way the matter has been handled. And even though we don't understand either, you're telling us that these individuals are not deportees, but are they free people in the United States? Are they buying a ticket to come here? Or are they to be transported in the custody of representatives to get here?
Go in, brother.
And if they are not, we are not into the euphemism. You need to talk straight.
Yes,
and
brother.
if you cannot talk straight, get somebody who can talk straight and level with us.
See that?
This administration, you need to watch yourself.
Hey,
There's a time when the thing goes to water bottom and it's going to drop out.
Warn them, Emily.
There cannot be so many mistakes in 1 week.
Warn them.
Or 1 week behind the next.
Yes.
When David Cameron came here and promised a prison, it was rejected forcefully in the Parliament of Jamaica by the then opposition leader Andrew Holness, and I agreed with it.
Yes.
Chiefly because of the historical relic, because of our relationship with the UK, and the issues concerning slavery, which is a bit different from the United States. But exactly because of that, and exactly because of the secret MOU, you come to us early and explain and distinguish.
Right.
You don't hold a speech until some biennial conference.
Lie them a tell. They never plan to tell with nothing.
Don't make, my granny would have said, don't make people spit on the ground and it dry up before Dr. Wheatley resign later. And give us full explanation about the so-called MOU. Because up to now I don't get it. And I read things in light. I don't read in the dark. That's all the time we have.
Nobody.
Hold on there. Where you say a while ago? Short boss say, me just ask a police some question and him black me. What you mean? What kind of question you ask him? Clive, where are you with Clive?
Nobody get it yet.
Black you.
And like how she mentioned, Dr. Wheatley, let me go to fear thing on Wheatley.
Have any issue at all with any minister of government. I don't have any issue at all with any minister of government, any member of parliament, any Jamaican fighting tooth and nail to defend their reputation and to see to in the court that is appropriate to deal with any matters that arise. And if they're charged, to put up the strongest legal team in their defense. So Dr. Wheatley, nobody's taking that right away from you. What I believe you should not be allowed to do.
So Patrick Gray just sent me something a while ago. Patrick Gray, big up yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, the FID tells the IC it has no credible basis to probe Holness statutory declaration. Obviously that is rubbish. The FID is compromised as far as I'm concerned. If that report is true, the FID is compromised. The FID didn't even start to investigate Andrew Holness statutory declaration. They said there was no basis, allegedly. It come on ocean-wide. Me hear Andre talk about it. Me still not believe it. The Observer did a story and asked the Prime Minister if he's aware of the position of the FID. And he said he was not. Because I haven't heard the Integrity Commission say what ocean-wide is saying. So me leave it right there, so. You understand? That is all of it for me. Ocean-wide said, me not trust them. If it is indeed true what them say, it is obvious that Dennis Strong and the rest of the FID is compromised. Period. I don't need to go no further in it. Me not worry about it. Jamaica, me not worry about it. The more they try to cover up them crime, is the bigger the disgrace is going to be. Me not worry about it. Right, Bolo VNR 2.0? Yes, I was listening to it earlier today when I was live. If it was live on here, you would have heard it. You understand? I played it. Them say, and it was the voice of George Draws Davis. So I didn't play it twice. He was very upbeat and excited in his reporting of it too. Very upbeat. But I didn't. Yeah, that's it. So the according to him and according to Oceanwide, the Integrity Commission wrote back to the FID and said you need to rethink your position on this. And the FID, in a FIDEM report in the FID said no, not there. Hey, me say, you know, you hear me? She's a one Andrew. See, and every day we learn now leave God what a water bottom rotten. But right now, it's rotting. So make them cock up and steal the things say yo, they can go on with themselves and do anything they feel like to do. And no accountability now go reign in Jamaica and all of this. I'm more than $50+ million. I want you. Somebody tell me something if you go back and go look on the Integrity Commission report and read it, but I don't have the energy for that tonight. Andrew Wallace Integrity Commission report. I don't have the energy for that. There's so many things in that and just something where you a pure red flag. Pure red flag. And the FID said there's nothing to investigate. But then when you look on the director did tell we say him not see no problem with the man thing. So we know where that gonna go. So I'm not surprised if it's really true. I wouldn't be surprised. You understand? And a two space taxi.
Is to continue to sit as a member of the executive whilst you seek to clear your name. And you need to understand the distinction. By all means, it may be that the charges against you, when leveled, cannot be proved. Go and fight it. But the collective integrity of the cabinet, it's a very important, intangible thing. And I am amazed that more than 48, near 72 hours after the disclosures in the parliament, and these disclosures are substantially different from the ones that we heard of in any previous Integrity Commission report. And I am amazed that even now, you stay put, and the Prime Minister has not moved to do anything about your position. Prime Minister, you get it together. This is untenable in so many languages. We shouldn't be going into the week, Minister. You get it together. Position? Prime Minister, you get it together. This is a... Prime Minister, you get it together. Prime Minister, you get it together.
Mighty God.
This is untenable in so many languages. You get it together.
Mighty God.
We shouldn't be going into the weekend where Dr. Wheatley.
No, Jamaica. We need that clip there. We need that clip there in my life. That little part there, what you say right there, so. We need that audio there. I put that on my soundboard. You get it together. This is untenable. Which AI? That is Emily Shields. Kind of AI dog. Go yeah. About AI. Oh, this one. AI backside. Can't stay there about AI. You can't stay there.
This is untenable, and the Prime Minister has not moved to do anything about your position. Prime Minister, you get it together. This is untenable in so many languages. You get it together. We shouldn't be going into the weekend where Dr. Wheatley remains a member of the cabinet, and it is beyond debate.
Beyond debate.
Yes.
Beyond
the shields.
Debate.
Dry bamboo. You still love her, see? I used to so love and respect this lady. Her investigative nature. But when I realize that she has given up that, what I call it now, she has given up that independence.
Yes.
We basically stop listening to her.
Oh.
Yeah. Because I realized that she turned bramble. The administration of Andrew Wallace put her up. And she gets soft. She still have the nature to do the right thing, you know. And that's why she turned bramble. So when the truth hits, she come out and she blaze up. Woof. But by Thursday of this week, you will realize that her fire out. She now have the sustained fire again. And I am calling on you, Emily Crookshield. Calling on you to, in spite of whatever you like,
guys, hit the like
or
button
they
for me,
like
please.
about you.
Thank you.
Stick to the truth. And don't hide it. Don't leave it aside. And go to something else. Because people like us must defend Jamaica land we love.
Of course.
Before God and all mankind. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
I pledge the loyalty of my heart, the strength and vigor of my body.
Mm-hmm.
In the service of my fellow citizens.
I promise to stand up for justice.
To stand up for justice,
brotherhood
and peace.
Yes,
to work
sir.
diligently and creatively.
Yes, sir.
To think generously and honestly. So that Jamaica may under God increase in beauty, fellowship and prosperity, and to play our part in advancing the welfare of the whole human race. We have to sustain the fire.
Amen. Yo, everything about Jamaica, God is behind it, you know. In the inception, you know. Look for our anthem, look for our pledge. God have a mark all over this country. And we allow the devil to come in and take over. What am I tell you? People on TikTok. May I get tired of TikTok right now, so I beg you. The last video that I did on the app, it shows you where my YouTube page that I'm live on right now is. And it show you the name. I want all 34 or everybody here that support me. I'm going to end the live on TikTok. Come over to YouTube. I'm going to end the live on TikTok. Come over to YouTube. Watch the last video on my post. Big up on yourself. I be restrict them, I restrict my life. I fight my life, man. Big up on yourself. Tired of them now. Not them too much. Too much, man. Them too much, man, over TikTok. Them too much. I know the devil them over there. Them are roam right now. The spirit them are roam over there, Jamaica. Tired of them. I make it easier for them too. As them subscribe, then can type. I already said, alright. So we'll go on here, so. Same thing over here, so no, 1 minute. I left it at 1 minute, because I see people come on and them watch me and them not hit the like button. Like I some more monitoring spirit them there. Anyway.
Are you calling on Prime Minister Andrew Holness? And I tell you no, whatever is happening at Belmont Road, I am begging Dr. Wheatley, in the service of Jamaica, to not resign. I am begging Dr. Wheatley, do not resign. Make Andrew Holness fire you if him bad. Because what I want to show the people of Jamaica is that the Prime Minister is compromised.
Fully.
And those of you who are supporting Andrew Holness, you are supporting corruption in the country that you ought to be defending.
100%.
I am not supposed to be defending PNP. You are not supposed to be defending GLP. Jamaica must be first on our list. And if by Jamaica being first on our list, PNP get defended or GLP get defended, then so be it.
True.
But when I hear bloggers out there say that they are out there defending the government, you should be a damn shame of yourself.
Terrible.
There is a government in power. You voted for them, I didn't. So the fact that you have voted for them, that was the time that you defended them.
And they referred it to them. And you have come under attack for doing so. Do you regret?
The report, briefly, I had a chance to go through it. I do intend to be briefed by the attorneys as to exactly what he stated.
No, I'll go through that again.
And he did say, I will never get the bigger big house come out.
And then they come out 3-3 and 4-4. It can't work.
3-3 and 4-4.
Can't work. You need to come out in your thousands and go back in power. So
yeah, that's true.
Marky G can't just turn it back on them people.
No, I know that still, but
you understand?
If Marky G make a march tomorrow morning, you know, the 400,000 people are there with him, you know.
No, but he don't need the 400,000, he just need that out. And I am confident and sure that for the PNP to find 1,000 people to vote, the march is nothing. They can find that. They can find that like just by just saying, yo, may I send a bus around there, so on the forward. May I send a bus up there on the forward.
No.
Hold on. Let me hear that. Hold on. Where's the run?
No, based on the economic situation of the people, you can't just tell them boy I send bus around there, so money have to run. So I go for the ground. Okay, send people now come over.
Jamaica no come out until the thing happen in them yard.
True, man. Then selfish with true,
You see the
man.
girl that brawling?
Yeah.
How much woman come out for that? It have to come to them sister for them house come out.
And then they come out 3-3 and 4-4. It can't work.
3-3 and 4-4.
Can't work. You need to come out to your thousands.
You ever see Jamaica protest yet?
The caller, right?
Jamaica protest yet?
You know, Marvin put out a petition where it not take nothing to sign it. And maybe 3 weeks, now over 4 weeks, it's still not reach 100,000 signature yet.
I'm not telling Colin, man, the people them end up with political protest, man. And more the economy of a function.
But rally, if they still...
Now make the connections between both. The leadership on that side, the other side. Now help them to make that connection. I tell you that when people are saying, oh, bigger problem, that's what we can find. And we're not going to get the bigger heads, the bigger business heads. So you have the political heads, what them call the bigger heads on the political side. You have the bigger heads on the business side, and you have the bigger heads on the academic side, like the university. And the people about what them people are saying, oh, then there's no problem in it, so we have to show to our head and go to our job. So we can't have a content man say, you said bus round the sand people and all that. But you have to run.
But Raleigh,
yeah.
I am telling you that, and me never say no, but if you provide lunch and provide the vehicle, I am telling you with all confidence that the PNP,
yeah, man, people will come out
that the PNP can put 1,000 people in any square right now, and they can put more. May I tell you that? Yes, you might have to put some food on the bus because people now about there hungry. I make them know so they might get some food. But me guarantee you, because I know right now, me Colin Bell can pull a coaster. Go anywhere.
Let me tell you this, Colin.
Right now.
Colin, that's not true, yes. But let me tell you the reality of life. You see how Jamaica run right now and the reality of life is. People can't miss a day pay, brother. But if Mr. DMP in a problem, brother.
Well, me I tell you, sir, right now,
you're in a problem with the bills.
And listen to me. PNP have 28 members of parliament right now. And me sure every one of them can pull 2 posters. Once them decide to pay for the bus and provide lunch, any one of them, every one of them can pull 2 posters. So if the PNP decide to march tomorrow morning, wait till take it now.
Let me tell
you what it's gonna.
I'm gonna tell you why problem with that for me. Here's the problem with that for me, Jamaica. It shouldn't take them to do that. The protest where Jamaica needs to be authentic. It cannot be linked to a political party. Me I tell you no, not going to work. It's not going to be effective. It has to be the people coming out on their own, and then the party support them. I'm telling them, I'm going to look, oh, it's political and oh, them bad mind and true them lose September 3rd. That is going to be the narrative that's going to be put out there. It's not going to be effective. It's not going to touch globally. It's not going to reach globally. Yo, one country the other day, I think them still have protests here, you know. Or the island where Mosey Trump daughter and the husband have, or the country, I don't remember her name. I will look it up. But the people still have protests at the place. Who remember what me I talk about? I'm going to look it up.
It is going to take the money to pay for the bus, and it's going to take money for lunch. And they can do it, for sure. Because there are people out there, if them MP call them tomorrow morning and say, all right, just look at Parliament rally. The sectorial debate is happening now. Every member of Parliament can at least a coaster of Parliament. I tell you that. So if they want to protest,
if teachers and students,
if they want to protest, they can.
All right, so the question then arises, why is it that they're not doing that so easy?
That is the question. No, I can't answer that.
See it, yeah? Massive protests have erupted in Albania over a multi-million-dollar luxury resort and hotel development linked to Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump. The project involves plans to develop uninhabited areas, including the islands of Sansan and protected nature reserves in North Lagoon. You see? Trump daughter and her must her husband or whatever. The two of them. Affinity Partners, an investment firm founded by Jared Kushner, plans to build a large-scale luxury development that will include resorts, luxury villas and hotels. The project targets Sansan Island. I know the people are supposed to start protesting. So, let me see if we can find anything about Albanian protests. I think the protests still are going in Jamaica, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think it's still going. No little joke. And a days now it's a going for. If you ever see some of the video them, it scary you. People them now play over there. Backside. Yo. Wow. Let's see if we can find some video. Jamaicans are joke.
The PNP also have about 115 councillors.
Yeah, man, all right. We get all of that. For the question then, why is it not the practical? Why not?
Well, that is a question we have to ask them.
Okay.
We have to ask them that question. But me, I tell you, as a member of the People's National Party.
Yeah, me hear you, but me I sit here then. If them can do that and them not do that, that means they are derelicting their duties to the people.
Well, I don't know why they're not doing it, but I am telling you that they can. You know, yeah, go ahead.
Okay, you know, I'm not saying we hear that. So if we use that as a point of departure, then you have to find a reason why they're not doing something that's so easy.
And that's why that's what I can't answer why they're not doing it.
So let us move now. Since it's so easy, let us move now to the reason that they are not doing it. Why is it that they are not doing that? And it's so easy.
I don't know why they're not doing it. I'll tell you something about it. I'm going to show you an example. When the PNP lost the election it was when the PNP was in power. Donald Rod was member of parliament for East Portland. And they were talking about the road from Port Antonio to Harborview. That time the road was terrible. I went to Donald Rod and I said to him, make we march from Hector's River to Port Antonio and protest for the road. He never agreed. Not that he couldn't find people. When Bloomfield was MP, I went to Bloomfield with the same suggestion. The only difference is I said I could do it from Fairhill. And Bloomfield said yes, and we march from Fairhill to Port Antonio. So some people might be ready, some might not be ready. I remember asking, I think it was Julian, and Julian.
Let me show you walk one. Let me show Jamaica walk one. Jamaica, want to see how the Albanian people are go to work? This is probably the only thing with Andrew and the government we don't want to go international. Something like this. Again, I'm not advocate for no violence. But I just try to show you. Them people are protest for days. For days them are protest for. Look on this. Look on people.
We are unhappy with the state of our political system for the last 36 years. This government and our past governments have been more corrupt than ever. They say that when the Ark of Pandora was open, there was only hope left and nothing else, you know. So now we've seen the evil, we've seen the corruption, we've seen the face, you know, of everything that is bringing us down. And we've awakened now, you know.
When you hear what the man said a while ago, we've seen the face of the evil and we have awakened now. Jamaica won't wait plan to wake up. We don't see big old face of evil. Evil and his wife. Then I not tell you Andrea. You try if you not talk foolishness, you know. Sometimes I will admit that I'm not the greatest communicator. I can be more refined in articulating my ideas. But this is what I've been trying to say for the longest. It cannot be orchestrated by the PMP. These people are out there. That's why I have so much of them out there. It's going to take the labor rights them waking up. It's going to take what's your name? London 45 has been saying it too in some ways as well. The people must realize say, this thing not benefit we. That's why it's so disheartening to me when we hear the labor them come and talk and I say 4 term. I say 4 term. No realize so only in a trouble. 4 term? Are you serious? Man, you must be kidding me, bro. You must be joking. You must be joking. May I show you some more scenes because I don't think this protest has stopped all now. You see me? I don't think it stopped all now. See there? Albania this again, you know? Could they? Look on people. Jamaica, look on people. If you no plan to come out like this in the street, I wasting the time. I can't tell you that right now in Jamaica. If you no plan to storm the streets like this, I wasting the time. One look uproar and raid. That nah shift Andrew. We not see Andrew stubborn. We have to get up every day. We have to plan for ban in the belly. Don't go work. Them thing they may I tell you. And when I'm on you know, me not knock Ralston, but none of them where I say people are hungry. Bro, if you don't continue, when I go continue if you're hungry, Cost of living will go up more, government will put on more taxes on and eventually you're gonna die. So you have to go stand up. You have to go stand up like this. You have to go stand up like this. It's like the Jamaican people them not backed up into a corner enough. We don't feel like we don't have room to move. We're back already is on the wall. And the firing squad, the man them put out now. We see them kill off you with them. We read between the lines, the man. Read between the lines, the man. Look there. Look there.
I'm very proud of my people.
Yo, this was 23 hours ago. The people didn't stop protesting. From June 17, the protesters are around in time later going, you know. I supposed to 1 week of protests are going right now, you know. This was 23 hours ago. This is one fresh video. Pre-like son, man.
Standing up for their rights, for standing up to a corrupted government.
Amendment demands for the Albanian government to put an immediate moratorium on the law. Protest has already had some results, and one of the key results is the result of having passed, of the European Parliament passing the Amendment 17 this week. What this amendment means is that the amendment demands for the Albanian government to put an immediate moratorium on the law on protected areas.
We are here to raise our voice, especially for this resort inside the protected area, but also about the law 21 fraction 2024, which might open the green light for other resorts inside protected areas, the gems of Albania.
I think that the success of the protest and movement has been precisely in not having set leaders, but it has brought together people and different causes. For me personally, the main cause and the main concern is the environmental cause.
Finally speaking up about the causes, what kept Albania so distant regarding the rest of Europe. Well, also, I'm very proud of my people for standing up for their rights, for standing up to a corrupted government.
du hättest jetzt Mond, Marin Medinin, Tabaskini, Everbian, Tal Europa, Tal Amerika, was
Subscribe to One India and never miss an update. Download the One India app now.
Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump up to in Albania? A stretch of pristine Mediterranean coastline in the country is in the sights of the Trump's family business, and some Albanians are not very happy about it. It could even bring down the government there. It's a massive hotel development. It's unexploded munitions. It's flamingos. We'll get into that. It's the global story on YouTube.
My name is Emily Wither and I'm a journalist based in Istanbul working for the BBC, and I recently went to Albania and made a documentary about this luxury tourism resort on Albania's coast.
Well, Emily, it's so great to have you with us. Albania is a fascinating place and this is a fascinating story. What are the scenes in the capital, Tirana, right now?
Yes, so these are huge protests that we've been seeing in the capital, Tirana, and they've just been building since the end of May. They're being called the Flamingo Revolution because this part of the coast that's going to be reportedly developed by Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner's firm Affinity Partners is home to thousands of flamingos. So you see protesters on the streets holding the pink flamingo high in the air. And the Socialist Prime Minister, Edi Rama, who's been in power since 2013, he is sticking to his plans. He says despite these huge protests in the capital, he's going to move ahead with the project. So he's not backing down, but neither are the protesters. And we've just seen now, night after night since the end of May, thousands of people out on the streets outside his office calling for him to resign.
Protests night after night, as you say, with thousands of people, that's quite rare. What sparked this?
They're very much directed at people in power. So Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump. Ivanka is a key figure who is being mentioned at these protests. So a lot of the signs say, Ivanka, Albania is not for sale. Ivanka, Albanians do it better. There was one that caught my eye, which said that Albanians don't want rich kids to steal what is mine. So they see this as an issue with their government and how the government is selling off land to the highest bidder. So this is all about a development on Albania's coast and on an island, a luxury tourism development that could completely change the area. And this is an area of ecological importance. This has been rumoured for some time, but no building work had started. And then at the end of May, some barbed wire fencing started appearing on one of the beaches. And so a small group of protesters went down to this fence and they were protesting about the potential beginning of this big construction project that's being led and backed by Jared Kushner's firm. And the private security that was at this fence, they reacted very violently to the protesters. They dragged the protesters away. There were very violent scenes and clashes, and that was all caught on camera, and those videos started to spread across Albania. The fence has now been removed, and Prime Minister Edi Rama has conceded that it was, quote, a disgraceful idea to put it up. But by then, Tristan, it was too late. The video had already been shared, the anger was there, and then we started to see these protests building on the streets of the capital, Tirana.
Why did Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump want to invest in Albania, of all places?
Albania is an absolutely fascinating country, and it has miles and miles of unspoilt coastline, almost by accident, because it was one of the most isolated countries in the world during the communist period that ended in 1991. It was kind of known as the North Korea of Europe. So when you have other countries in the area, so just across from Albania is Italy, and then to the south of Albania is Greece, you have, huge amounts of tourism, and you just don't see that in Albania because for so long it was so cut off from the world. It's now very much opened up. There are huge tourism projects happening all across the country. It has absolutely stunning scenery. I think one of the answers to that question is where in the Mediterranean, where along coastlines in this area do you have stretches of uninterrupted development? And we first, heard about Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner discovering this area a couple of years ago when they were sailing on a yacht from the Greek island of Corfu. And they went to this island just off the coast of Vlora, which is the third largest city of Albania, a couple of hours from the capital. They were on this yacht, they discovered this island, and then they went to this pristine beach and coastline and discovered Svanets and the Nata Lagoon, which is this protected area. And she talks about how beautiful it was, how she couldn't stop thinking about it. And the way Ivanka Trump speaks about discovering this island off Albania, it was like she had some kind of spiritual moment when she was on this yacht. She discovered this island, which has angered Albanians slightly because it's an important part of their history. And then Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner met with the Prime Minister Edi Rama, who joined them on his yacht. Kushner's made it really clear he didn't meet Edi Rama when he was in government, but he met them about 2 years ago, and that's when this project was really green-lit.
How does this go, though, from a transcendental moment on a yacht and then on a beach to actually becoming a kind of concrete proposal for a hotel development?
So, Tristan, this is so much more than a hotel. This is a major, major development. First, you've got these luxury villas being built on this abandoned island, but then the real mega project of blueprints that we've seen is just across from this island in a stretch of coast and in a protected lagoon. And it's an area that really has everything. You could totally see why investors would see it as a crown jewel on the coastline, because you have pine forests, rolling olive groves, you have this protected lagoon with flamingos with a wooden boardwalk running across it. You then have more forests, and after that you have sand dunes and a long stretch of beach. And the blueprints and renderings show this entire area being so transformed, it's barely recognizable. We're talking about, 10,000 hotel rooms here, villas dotting the hillsides, the olive groves, major hotel resorts in between these sand dunes, and then these jetties running out from the coastline with luxury yachts jotted about.
If the lagoon is protected, how could anyone build on it?
Yeah, so that's a really good question, and that all revolves in a change of law that happened in 2024. So the government changed its investment rules to make it easier for large projects to qualify as strategic investments. And this was round about the time when Kushner's project received this strategic investor status. And there's been a bit of raised eyebrows about the timing of that. The government have been clear that it was just a coincidence. This was not done for the Kushner project. But essentially what it does is allow some building in these protected areas of ecological importance, and it fast tracks big tourism projects with less oversight, essentially. These are areas previously where it would have been illegal to build in. And in this particular area, in the lagoon and on the beach, you couldn't even camp there. There were signs saying, that you couldn't camp, you couldn't stay there. So these are areas of ecological importance, and it's controversial because once you start building in them, where do you end?
And just so as I understand the timeline, the law change on the one hand, and Ivanka and Jared's transcendental moment when they first discovered this island and set foot on the beach, when do each of these occur?
So they discovered this island shortly before the change in law, and then the project was greenlit. And so that has also caused some speculation among protesters that this law was specifically set up to benefit this project. That's been denied by all parties. But yeah, the timing has not gone unnoticed by some of the people out on the streets. And the first local...
I'm not going to play no more because a BBC that I don't want to strike me. But you don't get the idea, ladies and gentlemen. You don't get the idea. This story has been going on 8 days now. This was 7 days ago. It's been going on for more than a week. I'm absolutely sure about that. Positive, 100%. Meanwhile, we're here in Jamaica, and Well, you know, Jamaicans cannot be bothered. You know, if you don't have food for them to come and protest, that's not a protest. That's not a protest. Yo, me tell you, Jamaicans is joking, fam. Jamaicans is a bunch of jokers here. Just understand what I tell them to say. We are some weak jelly backs. I mean, now stop saying to them to get vexed enough if you stand up and stop being a weak jelly back. It has to be spontaneous. The masses of the people have to come out. Enough is enough type of vibe. That's how it has to be. Else it will not have substance. There will be no fuel. So if the PMP don't come out and give people food every day. Mark Golding was absolutely correct when he said, will you come out? The people have lost their fire. I remember when he was on Colin Bell and he was asked by Colin Bell the question of the people, why the PMP this way. I say, I was so happy. Big salute to the leader of the opposition. The people have lost their zeal. They are weak jellybacks, ladies and gentlemen. Period. Period. You have to get up and you gotta do what you gotta do. You have to stand up for yourself. You understand? I don't know why it takes so long for me to find Andre. Sure, I don't know why. But I want to go over this because Andre interviewed somebody tonight. I'm telling you, man.
Advisor, and he walked only a few weeks ago. So that was
all of whom have resigned in the last 10 years. Sir Keir Starmer is the latest to announce that he will now leave Downing Street. Leave Downing Street, despite winning a landslide victory 2 years ago.
Wow.
Let us take a listen to Jamaica to the moment he announced he was stepping down. Let us listen to that now, Jamaica.
I will resign as leader of the Labour Party. The question my party is asking now is whether I am best placed to lead us into the next general election. I have heard the answer of my parliamentary party to that question, and I accept that answer with good grace. Every decision I've taken has been about putting the country I love first. That is why I will resign as leader of the Labour Party. And when I leave the biggest job in the country, I shall spend more time on the most important job, being the best husband I can to my fantastic wife, Faith, who has been a rock by my side through good times and bad, and being the best dad I can to my beautiful children, who are my pride and my joy. Thank you very much.
Jamaica, it's all like the man want ball. It's all like the man want ball.
That's exactly how it sounded. He was crying.
All like the man a ball, Jamaica. Keir Starmer, 2 years ago, led a landslide victory.
This is what you call democracy. And it's the same way justice is supposed to be. Nobody should be bigger than the program, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody should be bigger than the program. You heard what I said? Yeah, man. I swear. No, look at you out it, man.
In the United Kingdom, giving victory to the British Labour Party. But Jamaica, before I get into the nitty-gritty tonight, I am going to the United Kingdom, where an associate journalist from the BBC, Gary Mackenzie, will be joining me tonight. Let us welcome Mr. Gary Mackenzie to the studio.
Hey, how you doing?
Greetings, Mr. Mackenzie. Welcome to PDTV News. My name is Andre Stevens.
Hey, Andre, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. Can you tell us what is the climate in Britain at this time with the resignation of Prime Minister Keir Starmer?
Well, it's not a shock resignation. It wasn't a surprise. The writing was on the wall and has been building for a matter of months. So a real tough political period for the Prime Minister, who resigned yesterday. And now the question here in the UK remains to who will replace him. So an interesting time. So the Prime Minister disappeared to his residence at Chequers at the weekend with his wife and his closest allies. So a very lonely place. So if you think 2 years ago, he turned up to Downing Street, big announcement, he met the King, there was cheers, people were on the street with flags, the British flag, waving for Keir Starmer in. And yesterday you see in that speech, very emotional speech, he held it down, he didn't cry, but you can tell he was choked up. And what you've got to think is that he's Prime Minister. If it was you and I in our jobs and we were going to be fired or we weren't doing a good job, we would kind of just leave, and maybe our closest friends and dearest would know about it. In his case, it's the whole world, the whole country saw his demise. So it must be a lonely place. However, I'm sure he'll be fine and he'll pick himself up. He said that he wants to now be the dad that he wasn't during his premiership, and he wants to focus on being a father and a good husband.
So I want to ask you, Gary, because you know the local news in Britain as I know the local news here in Britain. And I really appreciate you taking the invitation to be on this platform. What ultimately brought down Prime Minister Starmer? Was it a single issue, or was it a combination of factors that had been building up from this?
Andre, it's definitely a combination of things building up over a couple of months. Now, it wasn't one single event. So Labour's poll ratings have been under pressure for some time. So that's the popularity polls. There was growing frustration among MPs after disappointing election results in parts of England, Scotland and Wales. And questions were also being asked about some of Starmer's decisions in government, so including key appointments. Remember, Lord Mandelson appointed the US ambassador, only to find out that he had strong links to the disgraced sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Now, there was a huge investigation into whether the Prime Minister knew about the relationship. He managed to get through that, but it was then that people started to walk. So his closest, nearest and dearest were starting to walk. The Defence Secretary, John Healey, was really the nail in the coffin. And John Healey was the Defence Secretary and didn't agree with the Prime Minister over the defence strategy in terms of the money that's going to be spent, or lack of it, should we say. And ultimately, John Healey was more than the Defence Secretary. He was Sir Keir Starmer's right-hand man. He was his advisor, and he walked only a few weeks ago. So that was a turning point. And I think Starmer realised he had no longer the support of his party to survive a leadership contest. And once that confidence disappears, the Prime Minister's position becomes really difficult to sustain.
I want to go a bit further with the resignations and everything that has been happening. Immigration has been a major issue in the United Kingdom of late. And you are aware that the United Kingdom is home of hundreds of thousands of Jamaicans and people from heritage. Some people would be concerned about what comes next, given how immigration, particularly, has become a hot issue to do. What you want to say to those Jamaicans and many immigrants in UK that possibly there might be an immigration policy change in the near future for this present Labour government?
Well, I think immigration will certainly remain one of the biggest political issues in Britain, regardless of who becomes the next Prime Minister. Now, that said, it's important to stress that that's separate to the political debate from the reality for people already living in the UK. British citizens and settled communities, including the large Jamaican and wider Caribbean communities, are an established and valued part of British society. So what may change is the tone and focus of the political discussion around future migration, border controls and visas, particularly as parties respond to the growing popularity of Reform UK. Now, those debates are unlikely, Andre, to disappear anytime soon, but there is nothing at this stage to suggest any immediate impact on people who are already living legally and working here in Britain.
I want to further ask you, Jimmy. In the last decade, you have seen 6 prime ministers reigning, or leave office to be exact, roughly. What does this tell us about the state of British politics?
Wow, I think that British politics is going through a period of profound change. The old political loyalists, if you like, existed for generations. Times have changed. You know, back in the day, you stopped.
You know, I'm looking at him and he looks down every time he's answering a question. I wonder if he got the question before he started, because it sometimes works like that, you know, where, you know, the topics that are going to be discussed is already mentioned, and yeah, because Andre seems to be reading from questions he has for him. So this was a well prepped and prepared interview, it appears. Solid questions. You know, I like how he answered the question about persons that are already in England from Jamaica, but the policies would more likely affect future. You know, who else is coming after? You know, I am of the opinion that it is best for us to build Jamaica. Let us build Jamaica to be something great. The ones that are here. And, you know, the only way we can really achieve that is if we remove the Prime Minister and his government. They are a hindrance to that success. You know, because you cannot pour wine into dirty bottle. And right now, this government has turned Jamaica into a dirty bottle. And they are the dirt that is dirtying up the bottle. So it's either we wash out the dirt or we get a new bottle. And the best thing is to get a new bottle. The new bottle would be the People's National Party, ladies and gentlemen. Trust and believe. Let's continue.
Party. Our parents would have stuck to one party. They very rarely went the other side and voted someone else. Those people are a dying breed. It's a younger audience now, and people are very quick to change their minds. Social media plays a big part, popularity plays a big part, and voters are more willing to switch parties. And it's really, social media has kind of accelerated the political pressure, if you like, and leaders are being judged much more quickly than perhaps they ever were before. Now, if you think back 20, 30 years, you know, social media is still quite new. I mean, so there wasn't that almost 24/7 coverage. Everyone is a commentator, everyone can talk about it. Yes. So therefore, you know, the spotlight scrutiny, it's, you know, is it good for the country? Some will say it's not, but now 7 prime ministers potentially in the last 10 years, that surely isn't a positive thing for the country.
It's not positive, but does it speak healthy to a healthy democracy in Britain, in which if a prime minister slips, he or she slides?
I think that it's interesting. Obviously, the party will remain in power, so Labour will stay in power until there is a general election. But if they can't find it, I guess it's changing times. Never have I been so interested in politics up until the last few years, because it is changing. It's so quick. I was in the studio only last night talking about this potential that was going to happen, and rightly said it was going to be summer, and sources have told me that it would be summer, and it was a lot of speculation, and you kind of feel like it was so quick. It's been 2 years in office. He came in, but then there was a lot of things that people didn't like, a lot of issues that were taking place that really, in terms of popularity, a leader has to be popular, and unfortunately his popularity just started to diminish.
I'm hearing rumors that it's the MPs within the Labour Party who said Keir Starmer has to go. I heard he had no further confidence of his cabinet. Tell Jamaica, what really? Tell me, I hear they literally booted him.
Well, look, what happens is a party. Now, if you, Andre, you join a party, right, and your leader is very popular amongst the electorate, so the people that vote. The minute that shifts, your party is now not the favourable party, and the polls, the polls that show who's in popularity, were swinging. Now we just had a local election, and Labour lost seats big time, and that was embarrassing for the Labour Party. So if you're now in this party that was so popular, now you're not, the leader takes the fall.
Jamaica, wanna remember what happened in the local government? Jamaica is not operating as a democracy, you know, because the local government should have booted Andrew Holness out of power if the Labour Party was operating under a democracy. But they stood behind him. They stood behind him. And we all know he didn't win the general election fairly. Everybody knows that. All the Labour right there know that. But it just shows you how much of a cult organization they are. They don't care about democracy. They only care about maintaining power. That's why Desmond Mackenzie say they will not surrender Jamaica to the PNP because they might hold Jamaica hostage. Yes? All right.
You know, like a CEO within a company, if you don't make revenue, that CEO gets fired. In this case, if you are not making the right decisions that are popular within your party and popular within your electorates,
I would encourage everybody to go and watch this full thing, you know. Because Andrea have one story or something, I tell you. Mighty God. But I'm going to move on from this. I'm not going through that whole interview, yeah. I'm not going through this whole interview, ladies and gentlemen. Don't call me no too much. Don't call me. Right, that's all. Right, that's all.
What is said to confuse?
Jamaica is a country that is part of a multilateral system. We are using our foreign policy for our economic and social
Mr. Prime Minister, the difficulty with that, yes, about sovereignty, is that you have in the President of the United States of America a man who does not respect sovereignty, a man who, it is viewed, yes, is not schooled in the art of diplomacy, a man who is prepared to march into another country and take out a prime minister, and that a president in Maduro. And it is felt, it is being said on the streets of Jamaica that your administration is afraid of him. You're actually, again, the term is you are so scared of him that you are ducking certain things and kowtowing to this man, to the Trump administration.
Let me be clear.
Yeah.
And examine your own statement.
I'm putting to you the sentiments on the streets that the Holness administration, unlike the Michael Manley administration of the 1970s who stood up for Jamaica, that you're not prepared to do that.
Why are you pulling me back into the 70s? I addressed it in Parliament.
I'm contextualizing.
But let's be clear. Your previous comment to me was that we took very long to agree. Is that a country kowtowing? Is that a country running at everything that is placed before us? We have been asked to do many things before, and we have not. We have made sure it complies with our law, that it suits our political timetable, that it is in our interest, and it is in the interest of our friends. That's what we do. I'm not about to go on a pedestal of revolutionaries.
It is in the interest of Jamaica. What can go so?
Madness.
The man just look at you and say it is in the interest of Jamaica.
Bruh.
He literally looked at you, Jamaica, just now.
Bruh.
And said it was in the interest of Jamaica. Andrew Holness, how does Jamaica benefit from this agreement? How does the people of Jamaica benefit from this agreement?
Please tell us.
You meant in the interest of yourself and your goons, Audrey Marks, and the syndicate of thieves.
My God.
It can't be the interest of Jamaica.
Can't be.
It could never be the interest of
Never. There's no way.
It could not be the interest of Jamaica.
Couldn't be.
Because had it been the interest of Jamaica, you'd have dialogue with the Jamaican people.
Yeah, exactly.
10,000 unknown nationals coming into your country. Already a country that is dilapidated, already a country that is ill-resourced and have literally nothing for its people. And you're going to save the interest of your people.
Come on, talk to him.
You are so disillusioned in your mindset that you have to try to convince yourself.
Yeah, because him believe him own a lie, them, you know. Andrew Holness believe him own a lie. The man is a supreme narcissist.
Michael Manley stood up against foreign policy.
Yes.
That wasn't in the interest of Jamaica. You could not stand. You know why you couldn't stand, Andrew?
Compromise.
I'm going to remind you why you couldn't stand up. You couldn't stand up because The United States has several files of corruption on you.
Talk to them.
When I read the Amnesty International report, it literally showed that the interest of these foreign nationals goes to countries that the country's government is corrupt.
Yeah.
So it's like the United States government find corrupt governments to do these practices with. Are you aware, Andrew Holness, in this U.S. Supreme Court?
Anna them alone do that. Most bigger countries do that. Them go for the weak fence them. You can't go link one brother will have the favor and people them and them do right by the people and the people them live good. What kind of strategy is that? How are you going to unless you want all out war with a country? How are you going to have diplomatic talks with a country that the leader of that country is not compromised? And he might do what he's supposed to do for building country and building people. Because in compromise. Yeah.
That disagreement that you and your government signed to breaches human rights.
Of course.
International human rights.
Yes.
And you will literally sign to it. You signed to it because you're compromised.
Yep.
You were, no, the man said he was forced in. After one, you were forced in. Not forced. Forced in.
Fall out! Whoa! We need help, Jesus.
No.
Jamaica need help.
Forced in.
Forced it.
So I want to tell you, you are so compromised.
Yes.
You think the United States didn't go to Prime Minister Motley?
Yes, of course.
With this agreement, Prime Minister Motley did not take it.
Nope, not doing it.
Majority of you who have taken it, the US government has something on you. So they can work in the interest of their agenda because they know how to barter with you all. It's either you take our 10,000 criminals or we are going to make happen. You recognize when Cliff said to him, Trump is known to take prime minister, and quickly correct and say no president. In the context, me not defend Cliff. Cliff is talking about heads of government. Why you took so quick? Why you so fearful when Cliff talk about prime minister has been taken?
True.
They realize how quickly you took from the argument about prime minister being taken by Trump. But if them don't come and you are in a political quandary. When you look left, you have Wheatle to deal with and the corruption.
Yes.
When you look right, you have Trump to deal with because you're compromised. The people of Jamaica say they want to get rid of you. I want Jamaica to do me a favor tonight. And ask your Caribbean neighbor, how many of these third-party nationals going to Barbados? How many of these third-party nationals going to St. Vincent? How many of these third-party nationals going to St. Lucia? Dominic and the Grenadines. Jamaica alone take 10,000 of these unknown criminals. And I mean, say, Secretary Rubio told you that he's carrying in the most despicable.
Yes. Dump them on Jamaica.
Said, hey, you want good relations with the United States? You need to take back your people that are here illegally. And we've had historic cooperation. Beyond that, and I say this unapologetically, we are actively searching for other countries to take people from third countries. So we are active, not just El Salvador, we are working with other countries to say, we want to send you some of the most despicable human beings to your countries. Will you do that as a favor to us? And the further away from America, the better, so they can't come back across the border. I'm not apologetic about it. We are doing that. The president was elected to keep America safe.
Breaking news again. There is another breaking news as we speak about immigration. Another breaking news. The police in Portland says 5 Haitian men were just arrested and are taken into custody tonight, bringing the total number detained to 22 after the group arrived by boat in the parish. The migrants, including men, women, and children, were found in several locations across Portland following an extensive police search. The Haitians are being held at the Port Antonio police station, where they are undergoing immigration and health checks as investigations continue. Authorities believe the group entered the island illegally by sea. The Haitians can't stay about because you get money with the 10,000 the 10,000 nationals. You take it like a puppy dog. You, come here, Bruno, come here. Bruno, come here. Come here, Bruno. Come here. You're going to have Trump for you. You know, I'm going to leave it to. I leave it to Carrie there. I leave it to Carrie there because you sleep in a bed with the Chinese. You sleep in a bed with the Americans. You turn over, you do threesome. And that's what you're doing now. Threesome. Use a little free. You are free. You little Bruno. Use a little free.
Oh my God, bro.
Use a little free.
I'm so
nasty,
done.
dirty free. You love threesome government. Use a threesome government. You is a threesome government. That is what you are. You're a nasty, filthy act of corruption in this country. But I want to see how you're going to balance it. Because if the Chinese forget what they want and the Americans forget what they want, how are you going to balance it? How are you going to balance it? You're a threesome government.
Sad.
That is what you are. You sleep with the Chinese, then you turn around, turn back to you. You take it up. That is what you are. You sleep with the Chinese, then you turn around and you do all manner of evil kind of sexual encounters. You do all kind of sexual encounters and put Jamaica. I wonder what kind of STD you get Jamaica.
Oh my God.
Whoa, we need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help.
Mighty God, we need your divine intervention. We're tired of the labor right. We're tired of the green people. We are so far. We can't take it no more. We need this. We need it. Help. Help. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Shout forth. God is our refuge and strength. Is a liberator, Jamaica.
Mighty God.
Somebody just messaged me and said it's not an STD, it's an STI. When you think about it, Jamaica, this man has gone into raw deals, raw political deals with two arch enemies. He has literally lay in bed and make China sexy and US suffering. He has gone into a political threesome.
Nasty.
And he has done it in a raw way. He has not protected the interest of Jamaica.
A true man.
He has not said, let me safeguard Jamaica, use a condom.
No, me not telling a lie. When you really look on it, Jamaica, just look on the situation with the Cuban doctor them. It sound a way where I say, sound graphic, but literally, if you was to use that type of terminology, he ain't lying. Andre is not lying. He's not lying. That would be an accurate description of that type of activity. That would be accurate. Let's continue. Lord have mercy.
He has exposed raw deals and agreements with these two arch enemies. But when Carrie Lake come in,
trouble.
You're going to wonder how you're going to survive. Because Carrie Lake is going to tell you, you have to change that deal. You realize now it's testimony at the US Senate. She spoke about Jamaica. The reality that Jamaica port is owned by the Chinese. The United States is not comfortable with the Chinese owning its port. And the agreement is almost 50 to 100 years lease. The wars. Do you think the United States is happy with that? The Chinese own 49%. 49% shares. The Chinese have roadways. The Chinese have lands. The Chinese own myriads of wholesales and businesses in this country. And majority of them are doing tax evasion in this country. The man literally sucked beer back, sex beer back, and all the things to what? The detriment of the Jamaican people. It is a cruelty against
embarrassing.
All because he wants wealth. Is it Jamaica? That's why them son of you have character, you know. That's why them son of you have character.
True,
because pretty face and bad character is causing the people of Jamaica to die.
True, man.
And die a slow death. And that's why when people are going to politics, it must be the interest of the people that must take precedence and center stage. The interest of the people has not taken precedence and center stage. So a man like Hollis is easy to corrupt. Because it's not about developing people, it's about lining his pockets with money and corruption with Andrew Wheatley. You think you could have been in the British Parliament telling the British people about you have the full confidence of a corrupt minister? Remember Jamaica, Andrew Wheatley went down in history with a major petroleum scandal. And here we are today. The Integrity Commission recommends 4 charges against Andrew Wheatley. 4 charges! And the Prime Minister come back to me and you in our place today. He come back to Jamaica, back to our place today. We tell the Jamaican people about he have the full confidence of Andrew Wheatley. What a wicked act! Ball out!
Ball out! Whoa! We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help.
My God.
Shift the parliament.
My God. Boy, them cartoon are tough, man.
Jamaica.
Big up the people who do them cartoon.
I'm going to do a proper scrutiny to me. Me not just ball out. I'm going to do some fact check. I'm going back to 2020. I'm going back to 2020.
And this me do you want to say?
I'm going to play you a clip now of him discussing Will Smith's resignation. I want you to listen carefully
Yes.
to what he said. Trade play that.
Yes.
As Prime Minister, my job is to keep my ears to the ground. So you don't always have to have evidence, but you need to have information. So information comes to me by all kinds of means. And when information is brought to my attention, then the ministerial responsible thing to do is to investigate, put in a process of discovery. And that's what I've done in all issues that have come. So if an allegation is made, I will call in the person against whom the allegation is made. We'll ask questions. We'll have a conversation. Many times it's heart to heart. Many times it is, this is what has to happen. A direction is given. So that was a process that I've used.
What can go so? Jamaica.
Wow.
I want Drayden to go back to that. Go back. Drayden, go back to that. Go
As
back.
Prime Minister, my job is to keep my ears to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't always have to have evidence.
Yeah.
But you need to have information.
Oh.
So information comes to me by all kinds of means. And when information is brought to my attention, then the ministerial responsible thing to do is to investigate, put in a process of discovery.
Right.
And that's what I have done in all issues that have come. So if an allegation is made, I will call in the person against whom the allegation is made. We'll ask questions. We'll have a conversation. Many times it's heart to heart. Many times it is, this is what has to happen.
Okay.
A direction is given. So that was a process that I've used.
No call me no too much. No call me no baga. Clean and a pure heart. Clean and a pure heart.
Wallet.
Let me remind you of the clip, Jamaica. As Prime Minister, my job is to keep my ears to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't always have to have evidence, but you need to have information.
Mm-hmm.
So information comes to me by all kinds, means, and when information is brought to my attention,
Yes.
then the ministerial responsibility thing is to investigate.
Right.
So if an allegation is made, I will call in that person who the allegation is made up, and we'll ask questions. So that was the process that I have used. Andrew Holness, that was 2020. We're now in 2026. So as Prime Minister, you no longer keep your ears on the ground. as Prime Minister because you're uncertified. You no longer keep your ears on the ground. As Prime Minister, you're uncertified and you're culpable as Andrew Wheatley. So you can't keep your ears on the ground because you know that you and Wheatley is the same birds of a feather. My granny mama will make her soul rest in peace. You know, she tell me, say, show me a company and I tell you who you are. So you have forgotten the process, Andrew Holmes, when it comes down to ministerial roles. See what I mean, Jamaica? You cannot trust the man.
Cannot trust him for true, man.
You cannot trust a word from the man. The man changed.
True, man.
Like Green Lizard. The man look at you in 2020 and say, as Prime Minister, it is my duty to keep the ears on the ground. So I am going to say to him now, the business sector na call you and tell you say it is the diabolical what has happened with Andrew Wheatley.
Right. What go on with them?
Private sector na call you. The church na call you. Civil society na call you. Until the same have to resign. Even your friend Cliff Hughes called it that you need to do the honorable thing and put forth and fire him. Why can't you fire me, Andrew Holmes? Why can't you fire him?
We all know
you
why.
You can't fire him because you are culpable as him.
Yep.
I dare you today to fire him. I dare you to get rid of him. I dare you to sack him. And that will be the end of your political rule in Jamaica. I dare you tonight, Andrew Holmes, to sack him. I dare you to fire him. You can't fire him because he won your secret. You and him. Your bosom body, him and you in a bed. Him and you sleeping in the same bed of corruption, deception, cronyism and nepotism. You cannot fire him.
What the hell?
You
corrupt government cannot liberate the people.
You cannot fire him. Because if you fire him, the entire Jamaica Labour Party business going to expose. The last time you asked him to resign, what did you give him, Andrew Holmes? Will you be able to offer those things like you did in 2022, 23? You can't do that. You'll not be able to do that, Andrew Holmes. So what you're doing now, you have to stand with him in political unity when you know the entire cabinet is divided. I hear that Daryl Barr say that you need to fire him. What? But Daryl Barr shouldn't be asking for resignation and firing because all of you are from the cloth of dishonesty.
So Daryl Barr's really? Man, that can't be true, bro. That cannot be true. There is no way. I don't believe that. I refuse to believe that Daryl Vaz opened his mouth to say, yo, brother, you have to resign. You mean you see a man who broke the law and saying we'll do it again because it'll benefit the people? How him better than Richard Hazard? I never looked at that. Didn't Daryl Vaz do this? Didn't Daryl Vaz break the law, ladies and gentlemen, and said, yo, I will do it again because it helps the people? Isn't Andrew Wallace stood behind Daryl Vaz where that is concerned? Daryl Vaz, you shouldn't want me out. And if I mean like Andrew Wheatley, I tell us to shut up. You know me, I work with Colin Bell. Yo, Andrew Wheatley, don't resign now, man. If Andrew Wallace not resign first, if Daryl Vaz not resign, if Xavier May not resign, if Horace Chang not resign, who else? All I named them when I didn't name earlier. Bobby Montague. If them people don't resign, don't resign, brother. Uno is a herd of sticky fingers. Uno belong together. So if one I go drop, everybody have to go drop. Don't move me, boss. Stay right where you're there.
2 peas in a pod. All of you are from a cloth of dishonesty. You know, my grandmother would have said, oh, what a tangled web we weave when we choose to deceive.
My God. Like up the live, guys. Like up the live. Thank you.
And why can't the police arrest Andrew Wheatley? Why can't the DPP? Why can't the DPP sanction? Why can't the DPP Jamaica sanction and charge him? None of that is happening. But you left the country today. You said you will say,
like a cowardly dog.
you're going to have cabinet meeting. And you're going to discuss what. But you never discuss it. You leave the country today to Ghana, Guyana.
That's how him like.
To Ghana, Suriname Energy Summit and
so
official visit to Ghana.
I heard of him say I'm going to have cabinet meeting. So you going to have cabinet meeting and you're going to for it. And you're going to discuss it with him. Me hear when him say it, because I listen to Cliff Hughes clip when put up. I don't usually listen to them, but in this case, it's important to hear from the horse's mouth what the hell I'm talking about. You know?
He just a little sly of facts, boy. He's a wicked diabolical order upon the land. He told Cliff Hughes today that he's going to cabinet, but he never reached the cabinet. He left on a plane to go to Suriname and Guyana.
My God.
See, there in Jamaica. He left to go on a plane, but you see Jamaica. He left Jamaica to go on a plane to Suriname and Guyana. So the Jamaican people are once more backs, tongue, kicking a face, boom, flick, poopina, kickina. And this syndicate of fools and thieves.
Pay disrespect.
So what he did today, Jamaica, he went on a newsroom where all the questions today were programmed. And all the responses were already written. And Cliff Hughes never dig into it. Had that been Mark Walling or any member of the PNP, Cliff Hughes would have flicked, him would have combed through the interview.
True.
Wholeness today had a walk in the park.
Walk in that park. No real journalism now going better over there.
Wholeness today, Jamaica, had a walk in the park.
Sunny.
But you think of this said done? I want to say to Jamaicans tonight, in a done Jamaica,
I'm going to jump off at this.
I'm going to show
I'm going to go watch the rest of Andre shows in. Yeah, man, you have 2 articles. Let me see, very important. What PR stunt? This will not work. What a PM lion wicked. Hot half I press big up. Oh man, I gotta love. You have to love Hot half of the press, ladies and gentlemen. You just gotta love her. 1 billion loan fund for side hustle operators and entrepreneurs. Alright. This is an article I'm going to look into, but I'm not really deal with that right now. I'll deal with that right now. This is the article I want to deal with. Accountability groups raise concerns over Wheatley remaining in cabinet. Shout out to Jump, you know. Yeah, man. Consistent, you know. Consistent. I couldn't do that, son. What am I doing? I don't want to save anything. I want to read the article aloud.
There's a glaring inconsistency in de facto science, technology, and be conducted by Kevin Stevenson, Director of Investigations at the... There is a glaring inconsistency in de facto science, technology, and special projects Minister Dr. Andrew Wheatley's failure to resign and Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness' failure to remove him from his cabinet position pending the outcome of impending criminal charges. One civil society group has asserted the Jamaica Accountability Meter Portal, JMP, made the assertion in a statement on Monday, hours after Holness indicated in a radio interview that Wheatley retains my confidence in the work that he has been doing. The Director of Corruption Prosecution at the Integrity Commission, IC, has ruled that Wheatley, the Member of Parliament for St. Catherine South Central, is to be charged with illicit enrichment and other corruption-related offenses. The ruling is based on the findings of a probe conducted by Kevin Stevenson, Director of Investigations at the IC, into Wheatley's financial affairs and statutory declarations between 2011 and 2022. The IC is Jamaica's main anti-corruption body. JMP described the findings and recommendations of the IC as among the most serious to have emerged to date from Jamaica's integrity and anti-corruption framework. JMP believes that the seriousness of the referral for charges for illicit enrichment, alleged omissions from statutory declarations, and findings relating to failures to provide information requested by the Integrity Commission require an immediate and credible response that, at the very least, should demonstrate some standard that is consistent, JMP said. The Pro-Accountability Group also questioned what, if anything, Holness knew of the IC investigation involving Wheatley before appointing him to the cabinet. Good governance requires more than technical competence. It must also engender trust and set a high bar for transparency.
True.
JMP further asserted that the investigation report relating to Wheatley has exposed significant weaknesses in the country's governance framework. It noted, for example, that the cabinet minister had been under investigation for 4 years at the time of his appointment last September. According to JMP, this raises questions about the standards and requirements that are considered in determining cabinet appointments. It should be a requirement that, for cabinet appointments, a candidate must disclose to the Prime Minister whether they are the subject of any integrity-related or other investigation, JMP suggested. The present situation cries out for urgent reforms to strengthen vetting. Follow the Gleaner on X, formerly...
My goodness.
So Jamaica, Mr. Mark Shield respond to Marvin.
All video that.
Yes, Jamaica. So Mr. Honest went to Nationwide today when the pressure take him. And he says Andrew Weekly will be his ride and die because both of them are the same kind of criminal. So until the charges are laid against Andrew Weekly, he expects to leave the interview and go see Andrew Weekly in cabinet. And he's also said that yes, they are serious charges, but the lawyers are looking into whatever. And Jamaica, I don't know if you all noticed, you see from Mr. Honest bring the IC go to court, everybody else want to do it. And now when I said everybody else, only on the governing party, because no one else want to take the IC to court. And when you see a government, any government, want to challenge, want to put a challenge on such a ministry of theirs, a body of theirs, the integrity body of the government, when you see the other government want to take that institution to court, this is when you know that corruption is real. Imagine you see one sign and help pass for this and the bill, and at the end of the day, because you're trying to save yourself, you're willing to take the Integrity Commission to court to strike out section 14.5 that is responsible for illicit enrichment. So Jamaica, you all can see the reason why he took the Integrity Commission to court to strike out that section, because he's saving himself and his friends' asses. Yep. And even though he's saying that the charges against Andrew Weekly is very, very serious, he's saying the charges are not yet laid. So until then, you know, he will remain in office. But at the end of the day, Fenton Ferguson never get charged for nothing. Never get charged for nothing at all. And you weren't willing to stand there sit in Parliament side of Mama P. But we, for watch you.
Hey, me say, the PMP need to make sure that all of the members of Parliament, all of the people them, to go and make sure so they go support Paul Buchanan in the morning. Especially the one them where they in a close ear them. No man, it's serious man. No, Jamaica, it's serious. All of them figure support Paul Buchanan in the morning. And when Andrew Jones coming to Parliament again, everybody will come out. When Andrew Whitley coming to Parliament, everybody will come out. No, for real. Them seriously need to do it. Look for Mr. What his name? Oh my God. Jack then. Look for Jack then, ladies and gentlemen. Look how Mark Bolin do the right thing as a leader. While the investigation are going and them a probe. Look at that situation. Come on, man. Come on, man. Jamaica need to hold the government accountable, brother.
Parliament, with your liar tongue and your sticky finger them, and your evil mind and your evil heart where you have, and your corrupt, your whole corrupt life where you are going within a parliament. We if you watch you, I will never look at you again as long as you govern in this country. I will always make sure that his side eye is a criminal, is a disgrace, and you fail Jamaican people and you fail our country. And it is sad to see that we are going down like this because of you, Mr. Honest. Because of you.
Real thing. I agree with her 100%. 100%. Yo, trust me love how she react to this. Which idiot this man? When did Mark Golding say that? Context matters, you know. I'm not even going to address it. Moving on.
I'm at a place in my life where I promise you this. I'm not.
I don't know if you guys notice the hate that Mr. Honest have for Mackie G. Mr. Honest carrying this grudge and this hate for Mackie G, and he intends to display that behavior whenever he's in a public space where many important people sitting or standing. And I don't know if person's not looking into it, but I watch him and I take it very seriously.
Of course.
The way how Mr. Honest jealous and hate Mackie G, the fact that Mackie G show the people them love and the people them love Mackie G and voting Mackie G. Mr. Honest hating for it.
Yeah, and because him have to spend so much money for buy vote. You think a joke shall make? You can't stay there. Never tell a lie.
And every chance that Mr. Honest get, to say I try to belittle Mackie G in do it. I don't know if anyone else is watching, but I am watching. I am watching. And it's just the persons who don't have eyes, not seeing, and the ones who don't have ears won't hear. But I'm right here. I can see and I have ears. And I'm watching him keenly. And I'm watching how disrespectful he can get, how petty, childish, and the things that he done to tell himself that he's going to belittle the man that the Jamaican people chose. They didn't choose Mr. Honest, and that hurt Mr. Honest so much.
True, man.
That he figured that every time he get a chance on a world stage, he's
petty bad. I don't like Syatems.
Like, but you see what is good about it? Mackie G is a very bright and intelligent man. And he knows exactly how to do a comeback. Mr. Honest is a dangerous person. He's very dangerous. And you see a man that knows how to control the dunce-minded people and know the things to say to control people who are dunce. That is a dangerous person. And I don't know if you are ever looking into this. Imagine if Mackie G never really born in Jamaica for true. I'm to show you how most of the lab rat them illiterate. They never hear Mr. Honest come out one day yet and says that birth certificate is fake. and Mark Golding don't ban in Jamaica. They never hear that out of Mr. Honest mouth yet, but still he knew the game to play to have them start thinking that when he came out and said in ban, he know that Dunstan was going to run with that. And in 2026 here, people still are talking about Mackie G in a ban here. People in 2026 still talking about British and
them
it
dunce,
breaks
man.
my heart.
Dunce.
It breaks my heart because
Fully dunce.
out of many one people. We have Chinese Jamaican, white Jamaican. But listen, we are out of many one people. You understand? And the sad part of it, them don't see the white people them are over there. Because some would have done ban in Jamaica, some would have Englishman.
Talk no man.
In ban in England.
You know much people don't know that?
Was never.
You know much people don't know say some would have not born in Jamaica, some would have born in England, you know. You know born in Jamaica? Literally. That's why I was so perplexed. I was so confused as to why, you know, these people actually are doing the things that they're doing. What, you know. Let me make you finish.
Jamaican, and nobody is insisting on that. Nobody is trying to bait them with that, even when they're making renewals, showing his birthday, memorials, and all of those kind of things. No one cares. You understand? But you guys are so deeply troubled, okay, and brainwashed by this wicked leader that you all have. You don't recognize when to stop. When to stop. But the hate that Mr. Honest carries from Mackie G, it's unbearable. And it is so, like, you can see it, him so daring with it, that you'll be an idiot not to see it.
True.
Hate for Mr. Honest after Mackie G is grudgeful and bad mind.
Yep.
Because Jamaica voted Mackie G. And what Mr. Honest have to go through for thief the election, him hate Jamaican people and him hate the opposition leader. Just notice how him always a try and rub it in. Even at the diaspora meeting the other day, when talking about we're happy to have you here as opposition leader, he want to rub that in a way to say, listen, you know, this is where you are to remember. Is you put him there, that's not where you...
Yo, he might try to break Mackie G. What the hell? He might try to break Mackie G's spirit, but Mark Golden is happy. You can't break Mark Golden's spirit. Mark Golden is happy, you know. You understand? Can't break Mackie G's spirit, ladies and gentlemen. You know, him knows that Mark Golden, our next election, where him have to go through for thief that the election the last time. He not gonna work out the next time. Not under God. He not gonna work. Can't work my side. And him know that too. You think he might hear that? But you know some more of it, you more of a share the argument in front of her. And more of to add something to it too. More of to add something to it. Mic check. Mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, the microphone is on. The mic is on. Be about us. What's love got to do? Got to do with it, baby. What's love? It should be about us. It should be about us, babe. More I put this together. Yeah, I wanna put this together. Yeah. I wanna put this together. Oh yeah. I wanna put this together.
Right? The audio is there. He said, spoiler.
Pause.
Right? The audio is there.
Thank you. Ease out. Just calm down. Let me see if I can find the video. Something that London said a while ago.
You see, in Barney, he know that Dunstan was going to run with that. And in 2026 here, people still talk about Mackenzie in Barney. People in 2026 still talking about British, and it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart because our matter say out of many one people. We have Chinese Jamaican, white Jamaican. But listen, we are out of many one people. You understand? And the sad part of it, them don't see the white people them are over there. Because some would have done born in Jamaica, some would have an Englishman in born in England. Siaga was never Jamaican. And nobody is insisting on that. Nobody is trying to bait them with that, even when they're making renewals, showing his birthday, memorials and all of those kind of things. No one cares. You understand? But you guys are so deeply troubled. Okay, and
we thank God we are seeing more and more church through different types of adversities, external intervention into the affairs of this nation, which will lead to forced resignation of political leaders stepping down, yes, and also some of them being arrested publicly. That is looming, and I'm speaking prophetically as the Lord is showing, which would also tie into the prophecy of ruffling of feathers, plucking out of feathers, and clipping of wings. Yes. So as a nation, we will move the heart and the hand of God to extend mercy and to shift things and reset things in this island of Jamaica. Failing that, we will continue to see conditions deteriorating in Jamaica through different types
All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the platform. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's get into this reaction, ladies and gentlemen. I wanted to share this series of videos with you. The TCNs, and just also how really and truly what London 45 is saying right here is fundamentally sound. Listen to what she's saying.
I don't know if you guys noticed the hate that Mr. Onis have for Mackenzie. Mr. Onis carrying this grudge and this hate for Mackenzie, and he intends to display that behavior whenever he's in a public space where many important people see.
Embarrassing!
And I don't know if person's not looking into it, but I watch him and I take it very seriously. The way how Mr. Onis jealous and hate Mackenzie, the fact that Mackenzie show the people them love and the people them love Mackenzie and voting Mackenzie, Mr. Onis hate him for it. And every chance that Mr. Onis get, for say I try to belittle Mackenzie in do it. I don't know if anyone else is watching, but I am watching. I am watching. And it's just the persons who don't have eyes not seeing, and the ones who don't have ears won't hear. But I'm right here. I can see and I have ears. And I'm watching him keenly. And I'm watching how disrespectful he can get, how petty, childish, and the things that he done to tell himself that he's going to belittle the man that the Jamaican people chose. They didn't choose Mr. Onis, and that hurt Mr. Onis so much that he figured that every time he get a chance, on a world stage is going to disrespect Mackie G. Like, but you see what is good about it? Mackie G is a very bright and intelligent man.
Support and the hand of God versus it is.
Mr. Owens is a dangerous person.
Cataclysmic
He's
ones,
very
this nation,
dangerous. And you
which
see
will
a
lead
man
to
that knows
forced
how to control
resignation of
the
political
dancing and the
leaders stepping down
and know the things to
prophetically
say
as the Lord is showing,
to
which
control
would also
people
tie
who
into
are
the prophecy
guns. That is a
of ruffling of
dangerous
feathers
person. And I don't know if you all ever look into this.
and clipping of
Imagine
wings.
if Mackie G never really banned in Jamaica for true, and to show you how most of the lab rat them illiterate, they never hear Mr. Honest come out one day yet and says that birth certificate is fake and Mark Golding don't ban in Jamaica. They never hear that out of Mr. Honest mouth yet, but still he knew the game to play to have them start thinking that when he came out and said in banning,
Master
he know that
manipulator.
Dunstan was going to run with that. And in 2026 here, people still are talking about Mackie G in a ban here. People in 2026 still talking about British, and it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart because our matter say out of many one people. We have Chinese Jamaican, white Jamaican. But listen, we are out of many one people. You understand? And the sad part of it, them don't see the white people them are over there. Because some would have don't ban Jamaica, some would have is an Englishman. In Banna, England. Siaga was never Jamaican. And nobody is insisting on that. Nobody is trying to bait them with that even when they're making renewals, showing his birthday, memorials and all of those kind of things. No one cares. You understand? But you guys are so deeply troubled, okay, and brainwashed by this wicked leader that you all have. You don't recognize when to stop. When to stop. But the hate that Mr. Honest carries for Mackie G, it's unbearable. And it is so, like, you can see it, him so daring with it, that you'd be an idiot not to see it. The hate for Mr. Honest after Mackie G is grudgeful and bad mind, because Jamaica voting Mackie G. And what Mr. Honest have to go through for thief the election, him hate Jamaican people and him hate the opposition leader. Just notice how him always a try rub it in. Even at the diaspora meeting the other day, when I'm talking about, we're happy to have you here as opposition leader. He want to rub that in a way to say, listen, you know, this is where you are to remember. Is you put him there, that's not where you at, Mr. Honest. Mr. Honest, you look here, you don't even reach a standard of an opposition leader because he was voted totally out. And every time I go back and I watch some videos with Mr. Honest's behavior, you can see that he gone through a lot as a child. Mr. Honest was a troubled child. He was very troubled. And that's all I can say. I don't know if you guys notice the hate that Mr.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you know, London 45 is absolutely right, you know. Andrew Holness knows that he didn't win the election. And prophetically, you know, that word is out. Exhibit A.
Be changed, because we know Jamaica is being changed. Jamaica is being transformed. Not if Jamaica is to be changed, because we know Jamaica is being changed. Jamaica is being transformed. And by or before 2027, we will see a new Jamaica emerging. Not completely new, obviously, but there will be major turning points. One of them, finally, we will be led by a righteous Prime Minister. And it might seem like a pipe dream. I'm smiling because those of us who are able to see in the realm of the spirit, we have some interesting developments coming this year that will trigger changes politically, which will take many by surprise, because there are those who think that they are around forever and they can stay as long as they want. We shall see what we shall see. That's all I'm going to say. We shall see what we shall see. So apart from the intensification of judgment, which will come in different ways, not just natural disasters, but God will also use external intervention in the affairs of Jamaica. I'm going to say it one more time. God will use external interference in the affairs of Jamaica in order to set things right. Since we have leaders who think nobody like them, and they have put themselves in power through corrupt practices, we have a system of election where persons are to be duly elected, and they corrupt the system. So what God is going to do is going to use other means of displacing them. Watch and you will see. External intervention in addition to continued disasters of different types. So we shall see what we shall see. This is going to be a pivotal year which will pave the way for what will manifest in 2027. So we continue to pray the process of adversities. And we thank God we are seeing more and more church leaders speaking up about the 3 days. We are seeing an increase in that, and we're happy because initially it was the impression that, oh, it is Shuttleworth's idea. Poor me. Huh? Me? My idea? Not my idea. So more and more as I'm seeing others, men and women of God, waking up to the reality and also daring to listen. They are now coming forward and saying it's 3 days. Yes, it is. And the Lord had made that clear some years now. And we will continue to say it because that's what the Lord requires. Not some little prayer breakfast here and prayer breakfast there, or person saying, oh, we're going to be wearing black and we march. No, that's not what is required. What is required is that the nation of Jamaica must be locked down for 3 days. That is what is required. And then, as a nation, we will move the heart and the hand of God to extend mercy and to shift things and reset things in this island of Jamaica. Failing that, we will continue to see conditions deteriorating in Jamaica through different types of adversities, including cataclysmic ones, and also what is now looming is external intervention into the affairs of this nation, which will lead to forced resignation of political leaders stepping down, yes, and also some of them being arrested publicly. That is looming, and I'm speaking prophetically as the Lord is showing, which would also tie into the prophecy of ruffling of feathers, plucking out of feathers, and clipping of wings. Yes. So if we don't repent, these are a number of things that are in the offing, and we will just see them unveiling or unfolding right before our very eyes. And we thank.
So, when you hear that, and this is it, Andrew Honest knows that this is going to be his faith. You know? He knows that that's exactly how it's going to go down. So, that's why I'm jealous of Marky G, because Marky G now have this cloud hanging over him. You understand? So, London 45 is absolutely right. You heard the man of God. Let's continue.
Thank you for tuning in to Power Talk Mondays. And today we'll be joining a conversation about third country nationals. And simply put, that is the argument about the United States wanting to send persons to Jamaica and chances that they're deporting before they get to the countries that they're supposed to go. And many Jamaicans have been expressing their concerns. But the main concern is really about the government and what is going on. Because the government must come clean and let Jamaica know what this deal is really about. And when you look at really what's happened, We asked the question in Parliament because the Gleaner had leaked the information that the government of Jamaica was signing an agreement with the US government to free this part of the situation. When the questions were asked of the minister, he stated clearly in Parliament that this was not initiated by Jamaica. It was initiated by the United States of America.
Did a member of the government approach the United States of America to enter into this agreement? Was it initiated by a member of the government? That's specific.
The issue of the TCN the request from the elected government. Because an issue where we ask for one thing and ask for another. We have a long-standing relationship independent, 1962. And our primary partner were security educated, economic activities, and many years of relationship. And there are many agreements and MOUs that have gone on with our partners, and we are not discussing that on a local basis. In this case, the United States requested, and our professionals after government decided negotiated and agreed. That argument was rebuffed the following day, when an article came out that showed that our ambassador at the time, Algermans, was the one who initiated that conversation. And then they went further. I heard the Minister of Information coming out and saying that what Algermans was doing was really trying to get skilled workers in Jamaica. But then you saw another conversation that came out with a senior member of the United States government saying,
we are actively searching for other countries to take people from third countries. So we are active, not just El Salvador, we are working with other countries to say, we want to send you some of the most despicable human beings to your countries. Will you do that as a favor to us? And the further away from America, the better, so they can't come back across the border. I'm not apologetic about it. We are doing that. The president was elected to keep America safe and to get rid of a bunch of perverts and pedophiles and child rapists out of our country.
So what is really happening? What is Jamaica really getting? Why are we doing this? What is in it for us? And why do people, if you're going to go to a final destination, why do you have to transit through Jamaica? And when I say they're going to transit through Jamaica, it's not a normal transit where they will stop over the airport and continue. They're going to be here for a while. Jamaica is taking in at least 25 persons at a time per apartment. And what they're saying is that if 10 people don't leave, that is when they're going to have a red flag. These persons aren't going to be detained. They're going to be able to roam around in Jamaica, and we don't know who these people are. Remember, we don't know the type of people that are coming. This does not make any sense for us. So there are many questions that people are asking, but what we're asking the government is to be clear and to explain to Jamaica what exactly is happening. And what I'm also going to say is for the government to please listen to the people of Jamaica. The conversations are going on all over Jamaica. And I can tell you, even die-hearted persons who are laborites and who support the government are against this particular idea. So I'm asking the government, please, listen to the people of Jamaica and do the right thing. Thank you for tuning into Power Talk Mondays. See you again. Same time, same place next week. One love, one heart.
I'm going to show you how the man of God support this argument, because I realize conversation that, yeah, make them know, Mr. Dwayne Vaz, make them know.
He says, our intention, he stated clearly, is to send the most despicable human beings. That's what the Secretary of State said at the White House. Right? The audio is there. He says, our intention, he stated clearly, is to send the most despicable human beings. That's what the Secretary of State said at the White House press conference or briefing. And what does he mean by the most despicable human beings? The same man we saw came here and shook hands with the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister is behaving as if it's hunky-dory and all is nice. No, all is not well. Listen to what he said. So the Trump administration is actively working to send the most despicable human beings, i.e. pedophiles, rapists, and perverts, to third countries far from America to keep the U.S. safe and prevent them from returning across the border. So you tell me, how much money can you offer any nation to house persons? And we are not stigmatizing anyone, but if persons are guilty of offenses and so on, and you want to come and send them, we already have our problems here. So much problem, including among our leaders, political leaders and others. Problems, as you have seen. And we are going to take, we are now forced to take people from all different other nations to come here. And in many instances, they have criminal records or else are suspicious of, in terms of their thing. And the United States are saying, we don't want them because we want to be safe. So we don't want to be safe in Jamaica. But that's what happens when we have leaders who are licky-licky, leaders who cannot be trusted, leaders who themselves are not in right standing, and the powers that be globally know their dark, murky secrets and threaten them to say that if you don't do so and so, then we are going to do so and so. It's not just revoking of visas. You saw what happened to Maduro and his wife. That's an example. So many leaders are trembling in their boots, including leaders here in Jamaica. Right? The audio is there.
Don't let anybody tell you otherwise, ladies and gentlemen. That is the bottom line. Andrew Wellness is compromised and they are trembling in their boots. Please remember to go ahead and subscribe to all of my pages on YouTube. That is it. Like, share, subscribe, donate, all that good stuff. See you on the next one, ladies and gentlemen. People, look more now. The word is love. Thank you all for being here. See y'all later on, alright? Check out Bolo VNR 2.0 and Bolo VNR clips. Videos are being released periodically. The next one I think is around 4:10 or 4:15 or something like that. Yeah, man. So check out the videos. And two previous videos drop already. So yeah, man. See. Subscribe to the pages right there, ladies and gentlemen. Bolo Tbv, Bolo VNR clips, Bolo VNR 2.0. Subscribe to all. See you guys later, man. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for coming.